Good evening, everyone. We got an absolute banger lined up. It is the Sundering of the Circle Jerk. This is maybe the first time ever that my Circle Jerk has had two teams playing in the same division at the same time, and they're playing off against each other. We were going to bring out the mascot, Macron, from Cryostasis, but unfortunately, our technology just didn't work. I think he might be stuck in there. But we got a more than suitable replacement in Arcadia. How are you doing?
Hello. I'm doing well. I'm just really thankful to be here. This is an honor, truly.
Yes, because one of these, well, this is the Sundering. Our Circle Jerk will never be the same after this. I heard that Math and Bane are going to meet up in Toronto and fight, and whoever wins this match gets to bring a bat. So the stakes are definitely high.
That's big. Oh my. I don't even know what to think about this. This is kind of a worlds colliding important match here.
Yes. And I mean, we may as well introduce the teams because we have Beantown Creamers with Loaf and Dam on Scout. Rave, AC, and Gabby are the soldiers. Taiga is going to be the medic and Math on demo.
On the Wild Rumpus team, correct?
Mm-hmm.
This is Slugmundo on medic, Spoonful on demo, Exile and Raven on soldier, and Bane and Eric on scout.
Yeah, and I'd consider these teams relatively evenly matched. So that being said, I mean, Beantown Creamers did win in the regular season on their most recent matchup, but they're definitely a less grindy team, I will say. There's definitely players on the team that will be doing their reviews and whatnot, but as a team, I feel like they are just less ambitious than Wild Rumpus is, who I, believe it or not, am in their Discord. I know, crazy, but they are doing reviews pretty often. So I think they are gunning for higher placements in this division than they would get if they lost this. Although this is upper bracket, right? It's double elimination for advanced.
I am honestly not sure. I'll have to pull up the bracket.
RGL doesn't know.
It's hard to know every single playoff bracket. They're all different.
Okay. Well, we do have the maps. Of course, we're starting out here on Gully Wash. Next is going to be Bagel. It's going to be an interesting matchup. And then they're taking it to Metalworks at the end of things. Yeah, here on Gully, I mean, one thing is going to stick out. Well, I think two things are going to stick out. There is the Raven Pocket Soldier, who by all means is like a more than invite capable soldier. And Math Lock and Load on demo, who is probably the best abuser of it, I would say. That isn't like an invite grand finalist. Although even then, I would argue that the likes of Logan or Sai are not so much like particular abusers of the lock as they are just really talented demos who are equipping it. Whereas Math, kind of, yeah, did a lot with this weapon for the time being. We'll see what continues here on Gully Wash.
That's high praise, honestly, coming from you. So I'm excited to see, honestly, a lot of what Wild Rumpus is cooking with the weird class composition. But looks like both teams are ready up. Do you want to take us in here?
Yeah, sure. It's worth mentioning as well, Spoon. I think this is his first season of Advanced, so he is definitely outperforming anything that anyone expected from someone who played on the team Ta in Maine. It's going to be early damage and big door. Ray fading back. Eric actually tried to walk up the other side, challenge it, and presumably alongside Raven, but both of those players go down, as does Exile. So only losing Gabby means it's going to be a pretty decisive first mid for Beantown Creamers, and they're looking to fight into mid, actually. Bane and Slug thinking about a shove here, because they are, by all means, kind of stuck in, and Dam's going to win that 1v1 despite not having Beam. And now Slug, stuck at 70%, going to try to get out Baby Door, but the full wrap from Beantown means that Slug's actually getting out.
Love's gonna try to chase, but oh my god, he should not have lived through all that. Slug Mundo preserving the Uber is huge. He was totally caught. Looks like
so evens now.
Pressure.
Shockingly evens. We do have the Pudis up for the time being until gun can be built. Rave dies, so probably going to see that gun get built up now. Will be Bane building that. See, the nice thing about watching my own Circle Jerk play is because, like, all the habits, I'm just like, yep, we're going to see this, and then we see it. And it's like, yep, Bane, not even on Tomislav. Waiting for the sack to get sent, coming up Engineer, just wonderful stuff there. And I imagine some of that is Slugmundo Brain doing a lot of demo reviewing. But nonetheless, probably going to see a pressure cook here. Do see Beam kind of rotating over towards lobby for the Creamers. And yeah, see what their sack attempts look like.
Comes Rave bombing, but they're going to see this gun and quickly be deterred from doing anything at all. Yeah, they're just going to back up and play this long, slow game here.
Yeah, and the gun pyro going to be really difficult to deal with in evens, let alone like a disad type of setup, just because a lot of cap time. Oh my god.
All right.
That was a Pain Train plus Scout just shove on point, and Raven just wasn't able to kill both in time, so that is a crazy start here for the Beantown Creamers.
I'm not sure if they realized that he was running, or actually I'm not sure which soldier it was on the Pain Train, but nonetheless, here we are at a second mid. Not too much.
Gabby actually almost getting mid there, but will go down. And now it's going to be a soldier and a scout dying for the blue team on mid. And Exile with a fast wrap. Ramp slides off something, I think. Maybe that was just a skip jump. But yeah, just completely annihilates Taiga there. And now looking like Wild Rumpus might just clap back. Rave is posted up by Bats, gets spotted, so won't be getting any force here. Math just playing traps in lobby. That's basically the only two things in play preventing Wild Rumpus from taking a full ad push into last.
Yeah, we'll see. It looks like nothing too different from what we saw on the other side. We're going to see Gun Pyro again. Raven trying to put the early pressure on, but this is not going to work quite yet. They're going to try to take it through through River quickly. They're going to pop the Oob.
I presume they spotted that Gun Pyro on the left side. Bombed into it. Are going to end on the right side. Pretty standard gully wash stuff. Exile does go down. Traded with Gabby. A lot of cap time, actually. That's more of a fight for red, but they did lose some guys. And with a Pyro on point, I think it's going to be a hold. Slug is just getting out of there. Bane might live. Rave's actually on the chase. Does find the kill. There is a Slug shadow play out there of Rave getting pretty hard exposed in big doors. So when it counts, he definitely made up for it. But yeah, with Taiga surviving, going to be ad for the Creamers.
We do have an Exile hider here. Not sure if that's going to catch too much, but otherwise we're just going to see the rollout here, and they're going to have to give up mid for sure. But what their plan is, immediately spotted. Oh, they're going to pop right away.
Okay, fair enough. They get the one pick on Exile, but not going to get anything else. Slug only at 30% means that really get to set up here on mid, maybe even play the pick. Yeah, they're going to drop down off the point and go pressure big door. Spoon is here, trying to spam out the pressure. At this point, it's just a matter of building, because once this Uber is actually usable for Slug, then the flank is going crazy. Trying to 2v1 Exile down. Exile stuck in water. But again, 90% now on Slug, and yeah, look at this. They are going forward. Choke. Damn dies, Rave dies, and Choke. That's 3 kills. And yeah, Slug is in no danger of having to use. I don't even think there's any good traps up. So they're going to take this quickly through big door.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna be able to. Actually, they're
Yeah,
gonna
the
have to fight 3
forwards.
people in forwards, but
Okay,
yeah,
I
this
got
is
it.
not gonna end well for them. They'll just be holding last on evens here. Kind of same situation.
Yep. So overall, fine, I guess. Honestly, things probably wouldn't have. Well, yeah, maybe if your players live, then you even things out on second. And if the flank gets a kill, you probably even things out on mid. But nonetheless, even Ubers on the Beantown Creamers is last. This is, I think, the first time we've seen this point. Math just going for some stat padding here in River. Raven and Eric trying to trade off the pack because they each ate a pipe. And Loaf trying to peek. Shutter, get a little cute. Also probably some stat padding. But yeah,
So-
Creamers are just trying to waste time.
Yeah, I mean, looks like neither team is that excited to make anything happen too quickly, but I'm kind of curious to see what the follow-up here is more than this attempt, because usually the, spy or something more interesting can actually have some impact.
Big Scout Water's the start. That's probably going to draw out a soldier to the ring, and it does. Loaf just chooses to feed. Peek and Shutter. Got a little bored, I guess. Okay, and that's going to be free reign to spam down the gun. Yeah, Spoonful does get it from Bats. Raven unfortunately dies, and Eric might die on point as well, so that's down 2. Unfortunate. A lot of different things were going well there, but all like kind of overcommit in their own ways. There was point plays to be made, potentially. There was the gun going down, some sacking opportunity there. None of it ended up working out.
Yeah, you'd expect the low feed to get punished a bit harder than it did there, for sure. But
Yeah, well,
hold
back
just
to
strong.
the hold, yeah. I will say, okay, we have a sniper now. Eric gonna be thinking about a main peak. Charging up for a main peak. There's no one on the left side sight line. Well, now there is. There's a pyro. There's a player in water as well. Bane snuck down. I wonder if the Creamers are smart enough to realize that it was Bane that went water this time and not Eric.
I'm not even really looking at Eric in main right now. He's just taking shots.
He might be dying now. Gabby's on the chase. Players here, so she will be forced back. And Rave gonna trade with Bane and water. Trading these picks down with the sniper on offense. Probably not going to see too much happen here from Wild Rumpus. And honestly, if I'm Eric, I'm going for like a hero shot and trying to get on a useful class for the inevitable round reset. Exchange / four-man / whatever you want to do. But yeah, the pressure's actually pretty good here.
They're finally aware of his existence now. They're not letting him do much of anything yet, so...
Yeah, now minute left. I mean, like sniper is actually not that bad in a like push scenario in this point because you can kind of just sit main and watch the point. So it's really dangerous as a defender to try to stop the point.
Yeah.
But 50 seconds left. They're just spamming still. We'll see if they go. Yeah, I think Eric's still trying to get peaks. Okay, Exile's posted up by Shutter. Down goes Spoon. So demo sack presumably. I don't see where the gun lies. It may have just been caught in lobby, I think. And now the exchange gets taken. I mean, yeah. Kind of seemed like a poor use of resources from Wild Rumpus. Kind of wasted a lot of time. And the gun wasn't that robust. I mean, Loaf was really not playing with the gun as a pyro.
Yeah. You really would like to see him protecting it a bit more hardcore.
Oh, there's not a viable refight. Yeah, I don't know. Gun went down pretty easily. I think there were definitely some threads to pull on there.
Oh,
Puda's got stuck on the ring. That almost made things a little scary. And Slug dying here with the cap time means it's actually worth taking the point because now you're gonna have add into mid. So bit of a misplay there, I guess, from Wild Rumpus. Either your beam is committed enough to where he can die, but you don't really focus on the cap time unless you're like very clearly winning. Or you try and get that cap and your beam is out safely. But in any case, we do have... Never mind, Exile back on Soldier. Was sniping for a moment. But looking like 60 ad for Taiga.
Yeah, it seems pretty nice. They're going to have the one trap here. Or Spoon's putting up another one, but... they're gonna just pop right in. I kind of like this decision just to get this pick and gives them a bit of momentum to maybe chase in a second, get a good sack and force here.
Yeah, we'll see. They do have the one pick for the time being. Looks like they're playing this a little slow. Don't really want to do anything with the pick. Gabby is on top of the lamp. Math, I don't think got really great traps up. Pretty passive. So he's going to be relying on hitting a pipe here, but it will be a pop through big door. Spoon actually landed on the carpet, so ate a bunch of damage there. And Gabby is still... Oh, gets cleared now. Gonna be going for the bomb. Landing on Spoon. Finds the kill. Okay, this choke gonna get busted here. The Creamers wanted to peek it. I think Dan may have just fallen down, drop down. Because it doesn't look like he wants to be there.
Yeah, they're gonna fight. Yeah, that's... Oh, well, annihilation takes place.
It trades a trade. Graves getting through big door. Looks like maybe a big pipe there on Bane. I wasn't sure where that damage came from. Raven's trying to get through the flank, but I think got cleared. It's going to be a 1v1 with Gabby. Gabby actually wins that. I was expecting that to be just classic soldier handshake, just trade on the flank. But no, Gabby finding the kill. And yeah, going to be second point here for the Creamers.
Yeah, I'm kind of... Both teams are taking it super chill at every juncture. It's like not much opportunity for anything epic to happen yet.
Got the Buddhist and Engineer set up. Interesting. I guess kind of hedging the bets of the potential aggression while the gun is still being built. You have the Buddhist. You still want to get the gun built quickly. It dies to a trap in lockers there. It's only a single, so we'll see if there's a double sack sent at all. Exile seems to want to go. Creating some damage with Gabby. This isn't going to work, I presume. I'm seeing a weird like aura on my screen. I don't know if that's my config being weird or what, but yeah, single sack gonna be spawning up spy to spy check. Look at the like, isn't it weird how like invite players have all the DM and talent, but you go to advanced and they're actually like strategizing better. Kind of weird.
The edge you have to get a win in advance. Just a classic soldier trade on point. I didn't see where the other soldier died, but
yeah, I don't know.
The double,
presumably in like water or something. But two soldiers for one.
Kind of sus.
Oh, Gabby up on Pyro. Okay, so that very much indicates a water play here. So, of course, Gully Wash, you can get behind the point during even Ubers just by going through water. Pretty difficult area for the defenders to hold. Not really worth holding that area. And you get a Pyro in there, and suddenly you...
Wait, Raven
is Raven on a banner as well? He is. So I wonder if this is going to be an exchange taken to build the banner and then maybe play a Pyro water post. Gabby actually finds a kill on Raven, who is deep in water, I believe.
Might be trouble for them.
Yeah, this
Raven was running the shotgun.
Slug is so weak as well. Slug drops! Oh man, to a scattergun as well. Yeah, this is just another round.
Wow, that was quite an insane sequence, honestly.
Yeah, and I don't know why Raven is taking an aggro fight in water against a Pyro. Because it ended up being a 2v1, but also it's just like a Pyro in water. Gabby on the Degreaser, which, you know, maybe it's just a pub loadout. I think it's trash in sixes, but yeah, they just kind of like picked apart the hold pretty expertly.
Yeah, getting the picks just makes it so much easier. But anyway, we're on the third mid here now.
Yep, gonna be Gabby bombing across, landing on Spoon. Pretty easy kill there. Rape does go down. Counter aggression from Eric and Exile. Eric trying to get on Taiga, so weak, able to get the mini pack and does survive. I think one extra shot hit there from Eric. Definitely would have gotten there. Doesn't look like we're gonna see a refight from Wild Rumpus, which makes a lot of sense. They're down a guy relative to the other team. But yeah, they are even Ubers, both teams here.
aggro, but yeah, Raven's just gonna shut that down. That's not gonna happen through choke for free. But do you think we're gonna see an off class here?
We could see a sniper.
Walk through.
Some crazy trading happening.
He briefly went on the sniper, but just gonna not do it now that they lose another.
You know what? I think I've identified actually the problem.
Yeah.
And why Wild Rumpus. Oh man.
Piika has to use here. Nice bomb.
Yeah.
Raven
that's 2-man for, well, effectively 2-man for the Force.
Yeah, we'll
and
see.
Slug's holding this close, just in case there's some aggression. There's the guy behind, and damn, but at a health disadvantage now, probably going to lose to Bane.
Yeah.
Yep. 2v1'd. In the front lines, Wild Rumpus peeking big door. Wave's pretty forward, holding choke. They're trying to dry push this. Pipe on a spoon might open things up a bit. I imagine that Uber's getting popped here. No, Slug holding on.
Big balls.
And they want to take this fast through big door.
I like this a lot, actually, if they can do it, but it looks like they're going to have enough time to rotate around.
Yeah, and the headshot from forwards onto the demo. Not great. Going to slow things down a bit. And Ubers are going to even out at this point. Raven, I'm sure, is communicating like, hey, they're just not in yet. They're like only now walking out bad. So we do see a response from big door, taking some more space, but they are at the low ground after all. Eric's going to be dying in the lobby, so I imagine we'll see Wild Rumpus backing up here.
Yeah, there could be an opportunity for an early aggression here through choke, but yeah, they're going to shut it down after they get the bows in. Oh, Slug does get forced.
Yeah. By Rave. Tag is quite low, but yeah, we'll see if Wild Rumpus choose to aggress here. I mean, you have 2 picks. The other Med has Uber, of course. You just have to make sure you're not caught to that, but no, they're going to be playing this passively. And yeah, as I said earlier, the problem, I think, is that I crafted all of these players a craft hat for this season, and not all of them are wearing it as the Uber gets popped through big door.
Well, that is a big problem now that you mention it, but this Uber is going quite well for them. They're going to just clean up 4, but Spoon causing some problems.
In the back half, though, from Eric.
Yeah.
Not trying to stop this. Eric actually was like standing off the cap for some time. Yeah, it does go down.
Yeah.
Maybe would have been able to cap if he had commit to the cap zone. I don't think it got like stickied off fully. I don't know. But in any case, scary amount of cap time behind, but no players behind. And look at this aggression from Wild Rumpus. They are bombing the choke, getting a lot of spam. Gonna force back the creamers. And keep in mind, it is disad as well, so gonna be able to convert that into 2. With this amount of cap time, you know, I feel like there was an opportunity to just go fast through main since 2 is gonna get capped very quickly.
Yeah.
They could have played like a 30 ad. Instead, it's gonna even out. I mean, like, I absolutely love pressuring into Clay Wash last on evens. It feels, oh my god, Eric. It feels quite nice, so I don't mind playing evens here.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're pretty comfortable to just like maneuver around and try to get your sec. I mean, they haven't had much success so far. Actually, Love's gonna push out here into the upper area with Pyro, but
oh, they lose both soldiers. That's a little scary.
Does not work out.
That is a little scary. And the gun wasn't even built, so it's only now being built. Scout and water. And yeah, it's going to be Math who tries to reply. Bane just dies to the trap, so okay. That's kind of crisis averted. With Bane dying there. Eric goes water as well. And he might die as well. Very weak in water. Should be easy cleanup. 10 HP. Bomb in from Exile. Hits a nice rocket onto, I believe that's Dam, but no damage on the med. And that's a 3-man from Wild Rumpus for no force, which is remarkable.
Yeah, I would say so too. I mean, they weren't even really that close to even touching Taiga there, so They're gonna get to mid here off this too, and get the force. I mean, this is just everything they want. They're gonna chill and keep their Uber for later. They're not even gonna bleed anyone.
They don't even want it either. They're backing up.
This is so clean. I mean, they're playing this super well. For the
Yep, Exile is through drop, so gonna be bombing towards point. She bumps Gabby there, does not find the kill, just dies. And that would be your soldier that's sacking for this inevitable dry push, so that death might translate into disad on last. Basically for free, rather than having a chance to force. In the second transition, Slug is hard committed as well, caught here to the Uber through main. This is looking good. I mean, not great positioning in the post from the Creamers, but they have the med kills, so you can kind of just, compensate for that in the long term as they just collect kills overall. It's just up to Exile on point. There is a Pyro spawner in Slug. I don't think he's going to be enough. Damn, actually, ego taunted. Could have been punished for that. And I kind of wish he was. But no, Creamers are kind of rolling right now.
Yeah. I mean, at every kind of minor fight, they're finding a small edge over time. I mean, what do you think is kind of the main culprit so far?
I don't know, it just feels like the Creamers are just playing better, to be honest. There's like weird feeds and things, not like great coordination or great decisions from Wild Rumpus. But Gabby does die early on this mid. Even's actually behind. Went up, drop down, does die. So overall even numbers. We might see a refight here. They can get through choke. Loaf was already committed through. Yeah, Exile is going to be the pick, so that should spell the fight won for... Oh my god, Slug so weak, just barely surviving by the pack. Should be able to get out though, but that was very close to being a potential mid to last. Instead it's going to be evens on last. And yes, still just more momentum for the Creamers.
Yeah, I mean, they had them kind of dead to rights, like out of the mid fight, but they were able to just get back in. There wasn't much pressure, you know? Now they kind of have...
Yeah, like once you transition that kill, like it's even numbers, so it's anyone's fight once you like get the positioning or through the door or whatever. But once you get that kill, it's like kind of over. So Exile getting caught out to Loaf basically just spelled that the fight was over.
Yeah. Exile's gonna go down here, actually.
Yeah, on the door. That's interesting. And by interesting, I mean like not great for red. It's gonna be two players in water. Gabby quite low, isn't really able to pressure point, but damn, shoving Raven now does go down. And yeah, it's gonna be basically a 2-man. Make it a 3-man.
Yeah. They got the gun, but that's about it.
Yep, we're gonna see Shutter peekage here. That is the one door that Matt's pretty equipped to deal with here. I think River may have just transitioned the point pretty easily, but they're going to be pretty slow by peeking Shutter, and as a result, spawners are on the way. And, oh lord, is this a pause?
It is a pause.
Well, I don't know.
We have some time to address the elephant in the room. Math has not died yet.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. That's, I mean, that's something Lock can enable for sure. And Gully is a nice map. Like, Gully as a demo, you can just, like, not die if things go well. That's, but definitely, like, huge to have here. I think in general, everyone's playing pretty well on the Creamers.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, we just saw, like, more activity out of them and more creativity. Like with 3 kills, what did Wild Rumpus do out of their last? They peek Shutter, and then when it was getting like single death spammed, they were like, it's whatever. We'll just get 3 kills again, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it feels like a lot of the kills that happen in these weird transition fights are more happenstance rather than kind of scripted. I feel like.
Yeah, plus, I mean, we just saw, like, the pace as far as breaking last is concerned was just way better for the Creamers. Because, yes, they, like, went down 3 in this most recent sack attempts, but they are going to be holding 2. So, successful 3-man. Rave spawning on banner basically immediately. And Gabby might even spawn Pyro again. That was something we saw earlier, but again, just like fast-paced strategies. I guess the banner is a slower paced kind of play because you have to build it, but I expect they're going to be doing things. Could be wrong there, but in contrast to when Wild Rumpus had the opportunity to break the stalemate on the Creamers last, well, they, I think, two-manned or something, and then played Sniper for like 3 minutes, and then took a desperation exchange, and actually didn't reset. The reset got avoided because Slug died and Taiga didn't, so the cap time was enough to push out.
Who's the brains of the operation for the Creamers?
It's probably Math. Math's going to be the biggest calmer. And yeah, actually the times that I have Rang for this team in place of Math, it's been kind of a disaster. Because I am not Math at all. I don't play like him at all. So yeah, it was a little tough. Granted, I don't know if Loaf was there, but honestly, Loaf and I don't. Well, I don't think we play well together in the combo either. So maybe that's just a me problem.
Actually, I think something in general to note is like the synergy from Dam and Gabby seems to be pretty high. Like they're consistently trying to poke and prod and find the weaknesses, especially we kind of mentioned it with Raven, like when he took the fight in water.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. I mean, no disrespect to Gabby or Rave, but on paper, they should be getting diffed by Raven and Exile. I guess Exile's off-classing, kind of. I don't actually know what Exile's main is, like Scout probably. But, I mean, his main is like Highlander, I guess. But anyway, you'd expect that Wild Rumpus' soldiers would just be better here, especially on Gully. That being said, looking at the scoreboard, I mean, it is Exile and Raven at number 2 and 3 behind their med, rather than Raven and Gabby, who are the bottom two. So maybe they are like doing more stat-wise, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like enough. I will mention, actually, that this is very much not Wild Rumpus' map. In particular, because I think Eric is a notorious Gully Wash hater. And I'll say Coper as well, because I mean, I've known Eric since probably like season 5 or 6, and I don't know if I've ever played a pug or a half of TF2 with him on Gully Wash where he doesn't complain about it being on Gully Wash. So yeah, I am curious what the Wild Rumpus team used their ban on, if not this. So we are seeing that they're having a tough time on Gully.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, yeah, I think it's pretty hard for a scout player to enjoy their time on this map, but at the same time, yeah, your criticism is definitely fair. You can kind of see how well like Dam is doing for sure so far.
Yeah.
Compared to the Rumpus scouts.
Mm-hmm. Actually, like point-wise, I know I mentioned Exile and Raven were near the top, but as far as actual points are concerned, the lowest combat on Beantown Creamers has more points than the highest combat on Wild Rumpus, which is surprising. It's also surprising as the pause is happening now, because, I mean, we're only left to assume this is like a 4-0 game, right? And that the pause is like post-round.
Certainly.
In which case, why let it get to 4-0, you know?
Yeah. But then again, I feel this one was like, they felt it was winnable. And then like 3 rounds have passed, and then, oh shit, it's a 4th. Ah, God, we have to pause now for sure.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like after the 1 round, you're like, okay, just shake it off. But after the 2nd, you're like, hold up. Let's stop what's happening. Because those conversations are way, way, way more effective when you have just less of a round deficit to make back up. But we are on pause now, and yeah, we're going to get to see what happens.
Yeah, always a mental reset on this map can be, a world of difference, but we'll see what they opted to talk about for the past few minutes while we talked about them.
Yeah, Raven actually aggro peeking River, getting shut down by Dam is not a good start. Raven is trying to peek the gun to not only spam out the gun, but hopefully build some banner. Dam and water draws out Exile to the ring. Yeah, just some pressure cook stuff here.
We do have banner on the way.
It's close to getting it, if not already having it at this point. I just tabbed out to check the HUD. Yeah, I mean, with the banner, you have a very straightforward way of trying to win around. Actually, popping banner, I don't like this. It doesn't make sense to me. Because, okay, their plan was to not use the Uber, in which case, fair.
Wait, the distraction. No, not again. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I see why they paused.
Just the point pressure bomb in from River to isolate the pick on the guy Ring. And, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, the reason I was a little sussed out from that banner initially was because, like, using the banner and the Uber at the same time makes 0 sense. Because, like, you don't need the defense if you have the Uber going. But, whatever. We are going to next mid now. Soldier's going to be air-shotting each other. And actually, Exile goes down. Gabby landed on the other side. Going to be traded out with Bane. Down goes Rave. So it should be even numbers, but way better health and positioning from the Creamers. Loaf actually going to go chase a kill on the flank. Going to find Raven. And Slug, a little forward there, does go down. Now this is catastrophic for... Oh, shoot, yeah. Wild Rumpus might be going to map 2 here.
Yeah, this does not look too fun. Ugh, yeah, just getting caught by that pipe is all it takes. One small mistake, and the round is looking pretty dusted.
Yeah, Loaf actually dying here. Going for 2 ambitious of a peak. Actually, he was all the way out on Launchpad. I don't know what the idea was there. Still ad though, but down the player, I don't know how easy this is to convert, and the Beantown Creamers are being pretty slow about it. Granted, Slug was such a late death, I guess they do have all the time in the world, but after spotting the Gunpyro hold, it will be math bombing in from River. Trying to jump over the gun, does successfully take it out, and now they're trying to end on the right side and are able to do that successfully. Trade in Gabby versus Exile, but Raven going down means no soldiers for the red team. Loaf going to be duking it out in water, applying some pressure from both sides. Spoon very weak. Down goes Loaf on point. Heavy is killable, but with the spawn wave, it's looking holdable for Wild Rumpus.
Yeah, that was quite... Oh, as I say that, barely. Damn, gonna go down. But yeah, that was super balanced on a knife's edge there. They had everything going for them until the very end, and they just clutched up, got all the help they needed to hold on the side of Wild Rumpus. They're staying alive.
Yep. And still gonna be pushable amount of ad here for Wild Rumpus. Except they want to go big door with it. Probably just to pop through. Boone gonna beef the skip. That's something that I miss, I feel like, more often than not. And Taiga actually staying in here. Yeah, the margins were a little tight for Wild Rumpus. And it's going to be the Creamers getting Uber in time and popping it to find 2 kills. Gabby goes down, but still, at the very least... Oh yeah, with Bane going down. I was going to say at the very least mid being held, but no, now 2 is very much on the table. And Wild Rumpus are actually committing towards the choke shove here. They don't get the kill on Rave, then this might work out very, very bad for them, and that seems to be the case. At this point, spawners are on the way, yeah, so with the spawners... Creamers are going to back out. Gabby is committed here. Going for a sack. Does not find Slug. And Rave actually died as well.
Bit of an overcommitment there from the soldiers. They didn't realize their team would get all the way out behind them, I guess. And Damn gonna fall on the flank. So they're gonna maybe even have to... No, with the forward spawns, they're gonna be able to hold 2 for sure, but...
Yep.
Evens?
Damn is getting denied here, however. Yeah, trying to hold big door, a lot of damage on Exile. Might, nope, does not catch the pipe, so... Things gonna kind of reset here, or at least stabilize to some degree. Still Big Door getting pressured, and that's going to be the first player behind lobby. Brave is on the hunt. 2 players behind lobby now. Rave with good damage actually onto Exile, though. He's going to be forced to get that pack. But again, Rave doesn't really want to take this 2v1. And look at the flank shove on mid. Okay.
I like this a
Sam
lot.
and Gabby. They get some cap time, I guess, but they're drawing back the whole combo. Gabby does go down, however, which means that on the front lines, things are going to be much better for Wild Rumpus. However, oh, Loaf. Does find a kill. Is it going to be a trade? Speaking of, there's an Uber exchange happening. Ooh, and Dam might be caught here in choke. This is crazy. Teams are just like scrambled everywhere. Players all over the map. Exile high bombing now. Does not get spotted. Oh, but misses the direct and does go down. So that's 2 kills now for the Beantown Creamers into mid with no Ubers in play.
I liked that a lot. That was really fun to watch. They were all fighting all over the place. That was some fun TF2, in my opinion.
I like when folks are just all over.
It's just beautiful when everyone's kind of playing properly, and it just comes down to raw skill and, you know, outmaneuvering people in the moment, you know?
Speaking of raw skill, we do have Sniper rolling out with what seems to be News Cosmetics, I think. Scoped up towards choke, just trying to catch an aggro peek. Does not hit the shot on Gabby. Don't know if the Creamers heard that shot, but now they know about the Sniper without a doubt. And Eric, oh man, 7 HP after that death. Exile trying to go for an aggro peek in Big Door. And of course, when you play against the Sniper here, you're really just looking for the exchange. If you can pull it off, make it worthwhile. So I'm sure that's what Math is thinking about right now. Just deny the peaks. And yeah, if the exchange is good, take it.
I appreciate the demo man insight. My medic insight here is limited. Just keep people as buffed as possible.
Yeah.
Not too much.
Oh my god, that was a deep peek. I think he got a shot on Taiga there. Going for another hero
yeah.
shot. Yeah, it does go down. Well, that's a big pipe. Spoon, okay, nice bow from Slug. Spoon surviving for the time being. Did not get trapped off, so he's just straight living. And yeah, things might be, well, they might be resetting in, you know, multiple meanings of the word, because we are back to a pretty standard stalemate, but also minute left on the clock. I mean, if you are the Creamers, your mids have been pretty consistently better, I would say. I mean, there's been multiple mid to last opportunities. I think you're more than happy to reset things, even though you're only on second. Looks like Wild Rumpus maybe want to make something happen Big Door.
It's like Raven's trying to get through choke, but yeah, they're just going to shut that down immediately. I mean, pretty tough to get something to happen brute force like that.
Actually surprised to see a
Oh,
whole
Gabby
lot of,
in.
oh man. That was...
Surf from Slug.
And somehow killing Bane on 1 HP. That is just...
Staying alive, yeah.
That is messed
Oh
up.
my.
Spoon's on the floor, though. Gabby didn't have enough HP to, like, not blow herself up. Yeah, that was kind of a weird fight from the Creamers. As long as they can deny cap time, this will be fine, but okay, they do. Yeah, it was a little full send. I mean, granted, the bomb from Gabby did get some good damage on Slug, so things were going well there, but yeah, I mean, 20 seconds left, the reset is like in your reach. You just have to make sure that you're not setting up a position where you can get punished, but yeah, another reset, and we might be looking at the last mid, depending on how things go.
Indeed. Some big bombs coming across from just Exile, actually. Gabby gonna go down early. We've kind of seen this before, though. See if they can't trade the kill back. And
Raid is behind. I don't know if they know. Eric seems to be doing the flank scout thing where you're just AFK on point. Okay, nice. Run around. I get that you're like capping 50 times a week on mid, and 49 out of those 50 times nothing happens. But like, I don't know. When flank scouts are just truly AFK and end up dying, it's like, come on, man. Okay. Exile went back
They're
to
looking
choke.
for
Yeah, they're
Rave.
hunting for Rave.
He saw them pass, I think.
Yeah, and I actually like this play of delaying the cap because it means that they are giving themselves all the time in the world to hunt this player. But somehow Rave slips past. Oh my god, he gets on Slug. Oh, Slug gets a pack. Forces anyway. Wow.
Goodness. They're going to be livid in the comms after that one.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, you delay the cap on 2, send your entire flank behind for the express purpose of finding that guy, and the guy still bombs your med, still gets the force despite your med finding a pack. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Just insane play there from Rave.
Yeah, that's, I mean, wow. But will they push out of Gully Wash Last? Can it be done?
Yeah, I mean, they're being kind of slow. It's only like 30 out at this point.
Yeah, they're going to get it.
Their soldiers. Okay, down goes Gabby to a trap. Rave dies is like bad. Rave is dying. Honestly, I don't know why Loaf and company are even capping this. Because you're guaranteed to lose this point, right? Aggro Uber being taken. Okay, there is an exchange happening, but it's looking very catastrophic. Oh my god, Taiga getting juggled up to bats, double bomb, surfs it out.
Goodness
oh my
gracious.
god, Taiga.
What a
what
genius.
The hell? And now the Creamers have a refight just off of picks. Rave bombing and gonna go down, but a lot of damage on Eric. That might open the door a little bit. Yeah, I'm pretty weak though. Yeah, they're gonna back up. Okay, that was insane. But the reason I'm saying that like capping 2 makes no sense there is because you're expecting to lose it no matter what anyway. So you may as well like be closer to the reset, right? And just not cap.
I agree. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, well, we do have Spy rolling out, and yeah, it looks to be. I think Cloak and Dagger didn't pick up an ammo pack that I think he ran over. Yep, is doing the little spy crab walk when you're just cucked on the amount of cloaks you have. Goes for the decloak. Trying to kill demo. Worthwhile for sure. Cap pressure. Now Spy's on the ring. Gets bumped actually, but I don't think they know. And look at this, just Uber popped. Oh, I think Slug got forced in the meantime actually, which is why Taiga was very liberal with the Uber usage. Oh, is Loaf gonna die? Loaf is gonna die. Didn't get backstabbed. Actually just got bombed. But the Pyro on point is posing an issue. Raven gonna be bombing that. One good reflect and this is held, but no, things are converging. Matt's on the ring. Just these 2 players, Matt and Gabby. Oh man, what a pipe. Gonna find, I think, both scouts with 1 pipe potentially. And that is a crazy hold from Matt, the spawner, with some help from Gabby. And Slug is doing ring around the rosy. Unfortunately, doesn't get out. Man, if like Gabby or Loaf, if one of the 2 wasn't there, then I think Slug could have been kept alive, but unfortunately not.
Was he looking for a back cap there? I'm not honestly sure if he was.
I think he's just looking to get out. I mean, just put the moves on.
Yeah. Well, he. Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, look at Gabby here, gonna get Goomba stomped, trying to get out of.
Oh man, Bane is in forwards on Sniper. Dam goes down, and so does Gabby. And Rave might be dying as well. No, is able to get out. Oh. Nice little strafer on the choke there. Nope, actually dies. What was that? Did he try and rocket jump?
The math ate the arrow.
Oh. That's tough. And down goes Loaf to a trap. Or no, excuse me, to pipes. As Uber gets popped. So this is now... I mean, if there was ever a position in which Wild Rumpus could get on the board, stop this momentum, it is 100% going to be here. Because they just got gifted add into last. Loaf is dead.
Big add,
Loaf
no
will
gun.
be spawned in time, so they're going to have to still deal with that gun pyro, I suppose.
But yeah, they got the level 1.
Yeah, absolutely.
Off to the shutter. They're going to take out the gun. They're stuck in spawn, but Rave is going to be able to hold the point from water. No point pressure yet at all. Dam's going to be out on the heavy.
Soldier pick, I mean, it's looking okay. Not actually peeking the right spawn, but so much cap time. Yeah. 3 kills for that cap time, it's like almost worthwhile, but with the Pudis standing there. Definitely not going to materialize anything. Unfortunately, a failed last push here. I feel like maybe some earlier cap pressure. I mean, Eric was in the water a little worried to fight Rave, I think.
I think he was late regardless. Yeah, sorry. I think he was late regardless. Like, even if... Yeah, he was not there on time to fight that
guy. Because earlier
guy.
cap pressure, like right as everyone's stuck in spawn and like Buddhist hasn't rotated. Could be nice. Bane and forwards again, gonna back spawn, does not get a shot off. And still 70 ad for Taiga. It's like they want to take it through big door, which against the sniper that just back spawned and is now in the previous forward spawn, probably not the best choice of door. Yeah, they are gonna rotate over towards choke. A much more sniper robust door to push. And yeah, I mean, that 5 CP quality of life changes. The sniper and forwards are generally like easy to play around, but in a way that's just cringe. Because sniper and 6s is unfortunately just cringe.
Need to agree with that professionally, but I don't like getting headshot as a medic. So, what can I say? My hands are tied.
I almost prefer just getting headshot to not getting headshot for 3.5 minutes, but the other team like insisting that they're going to.
Yeah, that's the worst part. It's just the torture.
You do have the off-class check from Raven yet again, but no off-classes for the Creamers. It's like they want to just go for some standard pressure here. Eric is on scout though, not pyro, so this gun is definitely much more spammable. If it actually got spammed from more than one door at a time, then it would go down and would have already gone down. Yeah.
Math.
Man. Not the most inspired pressure cook, I gotta say. Literally just more than one door at a time, that gun goes down very easily.
I feel like it's a bit of the complacency, the 4 rounds ahead, like, oh, take the foot off the gas a little. Because that's like one of those things where they should be talking, they should be coordinating perfectly, but, you know, Rave gets hit by a trap, backs up, gets healed, Math shooting
Another off-class check from Raven as well. This time Dam going into water and just immediately running to point. And just getting 2-rocketed. That is funny. Bane almost dies with the gun. Just barely able to survive. Notably, Exile is on the banner this time around, as is Rave. And I wonder if Raven was not just checking off classes, but checking for banners as well. Because that is something you could do. It is weird, though, that Raven's the one to off-class check rather than Eric. Because, like, what is Eric doing right now? Just running around with his sword out? He's literally hitting the wall with his sword. Meanwhile, like, Raven is a soldier. Raven's a soldier who could be, like, getting spam, or at least, like, holding a door if there was a weird timing. But yeah.
Brave still gonna get hit by a truck again, trying to go shutter. It's not gonna work.
Slowly but surely building up that banner. But it is being traded with Exile, so I don't think there's a strong banner advantage. Oh, let me actually... Oh, and I tabbed out to tap into what the banner charges were at. Only to see some scran on my screen. It looks like both teams have a banner. Yeah, and they both get popped. Uber actually gets popped from... Okay, it's an exchange into banner post. Pretty standard way to play it, but Dam's on Pyro and Water. That's like a threat, to say the least. Banner actually gets popped earlier from the Creamers. Dam dies to a trap on point. So does Gabby. This is looking very good for Wild Rumpus. Yeah. I mean, the banner play, I think, would have absolutely worked if Exile did not counter banner, but when that advantage is kind of neutralized, then yeah, gotta figure out some other threads to pull on, such as, you know, the fact that there was no pyro in evens and the gun was extremely spammable. They just needed to peak simultaneously.
By the way, I haven't seen one of those, a little banner exchange, in quite some time.
Yeah, players just don't really do it. And not because it's bad, I think. Just because...
I think it's good.
Yeah, it's like really good. In fact, I don't think Dam's able to get the point here as a pyro. Can't clear the stickies. Nope, does go down. Yeah, I think we're going to be seeing another mid here. Yeah, banner is like really good, and if the defending team doesn't use one, then you kind of just have like a flowchart way to score around just by like exchanging and then banner post winning. But I think in general, like people just forget to equip things that helps them. Like they forget, like a soldier will be intending to make a point play but forget to equip Pain Train or something, or they'll forget that man treads exist, things like that. And banner is fortunately one of those victims.
Unfortunately, because I do like to see it. But we're here on another mid. 4-0 for the side of the Creamers. Rave gonna get the early aggression, but trade.
Yeah, Slug very weak. It's the pack. That's actually on the floor, which is not exactly where you want to be as a demo. Exile, I don't think, got the memo. Okay, now drops down to go kill him. And fight's looking good for Wild Rumpus. They are going to get the point. Gabby is actually still committed for some reason. Going to go down. Taiga's trying to get out with the scout speed. Will be able to get out, but it's going to be... Oh my god, Loaf just ran forward and somehow found Slug? How? How's that even allowed to happen?
Yeah, snuck through Baby Door, got the timing. Bane gonna be on the spy here to try to maybe somehow get a backstab, but in the meantime...
That is insane. I do like... I was gonna say I like Bane's spy timing, but... oh wait, is he on Cloak and Dagger stock? Because this would be a fantastic stock timing, but unfortunately... Pretty trash Cloak and Dagger timing. Taiga is going to get pistol down. Does force. Okay. Spy worked out there. Good timing there from Bane. Exile died as well, so actually getting the force still ended up being like pretty negative for Wild Rumpus, or at least like negative to neutral. So again, that Uber really would just look for 2 kills. Choke does get shoved, but point gets capped off first, so now the back cap is a real threat. Slug isn't even going to be getting Uber either, so they don't have that asset. Oh, man. Cap time on 2 would be nice. I mean, the fight's not going well for the Creamers, of course, but Taiga might be getting out, which would be remarkable. Yeah, Raven, unfortunately, missing the speed shot, so for the time being, spawners are spawned. Can Taiga survive just long enough? He does. And... yeah, Spoon overcommit to that, as did Raven. So that's 2 kills now. Slug has Uber, but down 2 with so much cap time on second, mind you. Yeah, we absolutely are seeing some aggression from the Creamers.
Looks like Slug is posturing. They're going to pop for sure.
Yeah, meanwhile, Soldier shoving behind here from Gabby. And probably just going for the back cap. A little too weak to pull that off against the spawners rolling out. And now down 2, not much for the Creamers to do, but they do have add down 2, however, means that Wild Rumpus can absolutely pressure forward if they want, and it looks like their flank wants to get a little bit active here. Did not just go baby, actually just spotted Big Door and called it off, so it will be Beantown Creamers able to play what is 40 add and dwindling into mid. I think a Big Door pop is probably the best they can do here. Exile is not going to be caught. Yeah, no kills. And Slug already at 90%. Rave going down. This could be sketchy for the Creamers.
They're going to get the return kills. Kind of unfortunate, honestly. You'd hope to keep those players alive for this fight. Instead, they're going to pop back in and get 3, surprisingly.
Yes. Taiga living is quite nice. Because, well, didn't really preserve any ad, but... at least it's not this ad, and much better early positioning here on 2 from Wild Rumpus. Heals are already bats, though, so look at that. Dare I say fear, to be honest. That seems like a fine fight to take, but kind of just let them... let the blue team walk forward, as we do have more...
Exile spotted, I think.
Yeah, just ate some damage.
Yeah, they have...
Was he, like, confirmed, like, got shimmered, and they know? Goes for the
He definitely got... oh, they... okay.
Yeah, well, they know now. Actually turned back. Wasn't really much ad to begin with. So this will definitely make things evens. And the one thing I would hate to see from Wild Rumpus is they just try to make the spy work when it's already gotten a kill and they know about the spy and it won't work. I'd like to see them do other things. And maybe even Exile just like finds a way to die for some type of value to get on a normal class. Yeah, like 2v1ing on the flank as Spy, I think works out quite nicely here.
I like this one. This is more like peak TF2 to me. 2v1ing.
Yeah, choke shove actually, oh man, this might be a full team choke shove now, but Eric is on the back cap. It's going to draw back some players. It's going to retreat into lobby. The choke shove did materialize in the net,
yeah.
I think. Oh god, Math almost getting dropped there. That would have been horrible.
This exchange actually looked pretty good for a Wild Rumpus.
Yeah, it is. I think if Eric died during that, it would have been good for the Creamers, but he lived, so good for them. And now they're going to get the point. Even Ubers into last.
There's a slick little outmaneuver there, Math. Just slightly out of position away from his team, getting punished. As I say that, gonna get punished by Bane.
Yep. Little double sack here. Math did die though, so probably won't see any reaction out of the Creamers. Just gonna set up. And they are building Uber, so no Pyro yet. It's gonna be Bane on Sniper this time around. They have really been running through the classes. Eric's had a shot at it. Exile's had a shot at it. Now it's Bane's turn. But at least on last, the Creamers showed that they were pretty robust against a Sniper. However, Math does like Peak and River for these lock angles. And yep, kinda saw that coming. Down goes Math. And Sniper has a freer Peak River.
When will Bane take the dispenser pick?
Yep,
oh,
goes the Pyro.
Actually gonna get the Pyro.
Okay, Eric's kind of weak in water, which is unfortunate timing, but man, Math dies again, as does Gabby. Things are just falling
Exile's
apart.
in, they have to pop.
Slug actually saves Exile, which, oh man, Brave getting dropped in the Uber. I mean, this is just a round, right?
Good. Yeah.
This has to be a round. Like, there's no possibility of it not being. And Wild Rumpus have grinded the game to a halt and been able to get on the board. And I don't want to jinx anything, but I would be remiss to not mention that so many of these games where it's like slow, really slow, and a team's like just started the comeback, like it's a mid to last and the other way. We'll see if something like that happens, but I think Taiga may be catching an early pipe or something very weak.
I'm hoping for a long, grindy game. Gabby gonna go down early from the aggression, but they're not really gonna trade.
Down goes Math, so definitely a mid for Wild Rumpus.
Yeah, very nice.
But double scout, Taiga living. They are playing close choke. Spoon peeks big door, gets the info. And that will be a climb in response from the Beantown Creamers. But with Uber here, at the moment it's just double scout med, double scout med. Actually, the soldiers are here from the blue team, so they're just trying to spam point. A little surprised. Well, I guess I'm not surprised to see the leave from the Creamers, just because from my third-person perspective, I saw it was just those scouts, and blue had just better players. But you kind of assume that like the demo and soldier are already through choke and probably doing things. So fair enough. And we are here yet again. Even Uber's on last.
What a fun and interesting position to be back in. Exile, not gonna find anything right away. They're not gonna do too much for... Actually, let's see. Spoon trying to go through main. Could get some spam on the gun here. I don't know what they're even...
Where the gun is placed, it's just unspammable from main.
Here we go. Here's the spam time. Gabby goes
Gabby
down.
actually dies on the defense, which is definitely bad. Brave getting spammed off the ring. Finds the kill on Eric, however, so it's going to reset things a bit, but the gun goes down.
Finally. The Pyroflex completely countered the Iron Bomber here, so...
Actually finding a kill on Dam. Because Low missed the reflex. That's unfortunate. Gun is down, but so is the engineer, so no gun being built until dam spawns. And Bane actually just peeked Shutter there with Beam. I don't know if there was an attempt at an exchange being made there or what. If that's just like a sniper sack. But there is no sentry gun. And there are 2 soldiers alive. I guess there's a pyro, but still, I don't know. Okay, now Raven goes, but what the hell is that used from Taiga?
Well, yeah, I guess he got scared. I mean, now we're going to see kind of a fun situation. We'll see if they can actually pop this in.
But, like,
they're going to use.
Scared of what? Okay, whatever. We're being taken.
Down to 1.
A lot of cap time. And this is already looking pretty good. Yeah, Eric might just finish off the cap here. Draws in some picks. No splash from Wild Rumpus, but nope, won't be enough. And yeah, I mean, Taiga had enough HP to survive the rocket. So he doesn't have to reaction assume it's getting reflected or not.
Yeah, exactly. He was 118, maybe, I
think. In Taiga's defense, maybe there was a pipe from Launchpad that was hitting him that I didn't see. But that just seemed like a potato force to me. But whatever. New mid. Rave actually going to find a trade onto Spoon, but Gabby going down. It's going to kind of neutralize things, if not make them Wild Rumpus favored. Raven does get forced out, so they, as far as picks are concerned, it is actually Creamer's favored until Raven can get back in. But they just didn't have a foothold, like, ever. Exile Death is going to, inspire the re-aggression here from Big Door. Again, still low ground, but if you can set up a foothold, now that mid is capped, there's going to be forward spawns from the red team, and they are just going through choke. Oh, they baited going through choke. Okay, and Creamer's going to get out of there. And we are even Ubers here on 2.
Everyone's chilling. Exile up on the spy. At least it's kind of a new scenario here. Is he going to do the... No, he's not going to...
A midi.
I was thinking, is he going to do this?
I mean, a demo kill is valuable. Although, being down 2, I don't know if you want to go for this play as a spy.
Oh.
It is like a free kill, so I guess that does kind of stop the momentum. But there is some risk associated if you just get really unlucky.
Slug Goober here.
Yes, and Taiga never had to use, which... Okay, uses now. Exile's still on spy, by the way. And, okay, Spoon dying is quite nice for the Creamers. Oh, man. This fight is getting a lot of value. Taiga might just be caught. Oh my god, another just barely surf out there. It is actual playable ad for Slug. And, okay, Exile is going back to spawn. I was going to suggest exactly that, actually. So good to see. Oh, but on Sniper, okay, yeah, Soldier. I assume that Slug sometimes runs Ubersaw, so I wonder if he's on the Solemn Vow, because
Bane's going
100% Bane on Sniper. Okay, they are playing it evens. That was playable ad.
It still is. It's good. So sad. Alas.
Slug is on the Solemn Vow, so I guess he either didn't get the spot on Taiga there and see that it was 30 ad for him, or just decided it was safer to play Bane Sniper, which, mind you, did already pick apart the hold. But that was also in some part to just an over-aggressive demo peek in River. It's going to be Spoon going down, actually, as does Exile. Little 2-man, and this is interesting because we are looking at another pause.
I mean, how can you even assume what happens here? Do they roll all the way? I don't know.
Well, I think that if this were a 3-2 game, then maybe that could be the case. And if it wasn't in overtime. But I feel like the main assumption to make here is that Wild Rumpus have locked in and brought this to a 4-3 game potentially. Which, I don't know. I mean, they've definitely had the momentum. It was looking pretty over with the 4-0 lead. But after the pause, which I criticized for how late the pause was, which again, still perfectly valid in my opinion. Don't wait until you're down 4-0 to pause. So you just need to make like an incredible comeback. But they definitely stopped the momentum. It was a very grindy first round to secure. But once they got it, they kind of got in a bit of a groove, started to figure out more of what was working, what wasn't, as we are unpaused here. So short pause. Maybe it's just a player disconnecting. You never know.
Yeah, perhaps. Right? Technical rather than tactical. It's like Dam's gonna run deep to try to pressure here, but not much taking place despite the 2 picks so far. They're just gonna chill.
Yes. Posted by River. Man, Math just loves this. I mean, it's hard not to love that lock angle, but after already getting headshot there, it's like a little scary to be taking that peek. Do have the scout in water now. XL trying to peek River. And the main peek, actually, I don't know if that was body shot damage on Math or just rocket splash, but Bane for sure spotted now, going for that main peek on Sniper. Gonna get spammed out and rotate out of the door.
XL is gonna get the gun here, at the very least. Oh!
Okay, there you go. Bane. And Red gonna use seemingly getting forced or something, I don't know. I mean, to what extent does that matter, right? Ton of cap time, ton of kills coming in. And that's gonna be 4-3. You would think it's tied, but no. It's still Beantown Creamers favored, I suppose, in the literal round sense. But it's hard not to feel the Wild Rumpus momentum right now.
Absolutely. I mean, I think their mid has looked kind of unbeatable since they figured out what to do against the
Seems like they've just been really focusing on killing the soldiers, to be honest. Because I don't know if Raven Exile actually body blocking each other. Raven very low on the floor. He is able to get out. Now he also quite weak. We get bomb fade actually from Rave. Exile weak on the floor, so is Dam. Yeah, catches the rocket, goes down, as does Gabby. And despite all the damage that the Creamers had on Wild Rumpus, not gonna convert into any kills. So now it's just gonna be down 2 on second.
Yeah, I mean, pretty small margins there. I think it was Raven and Bane or Raven and Eric living on like 30 or 40 only. So that's all it takes. Get 2 picks, trade a little bit more efficiently.
Yeah, Raven's behind and presumably spotted. Gabby just like shot a rocket at the floor somewhere. Eric's behind as well. Maybe they don't know, because I'm not seeing like a ton of reaction as though they know. I think Eric just got spotted in River, so they probably know. But again, I don't know if they know about Raven. It's all a game about knowing right now. Oh my god, Slug just went behind. To give Raven a crit buff, that is crazy.
Seems like Brave knows.
Yeah, but it's still a trade when all is said and done. And Eric very weak. Yeah, does go down. Wow. The buffed soldier taking a 2v1 only gets traded out. And then the scout dies after. That is remarkable.
Indeed. In the end, nothing of value was really lost. They're going to do the same thing again.
Yeah, no sniper this time around. Exile did try sniper in this stalemate previously. I don't think he got any kills, but I don't recall exactly. Yeah, looking at 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Not often you like read out the time like that on the second point. It's more of a last thing, but we've already seen a second point reset. Eric gonna be slipping behind here. Trade some damage with Rave, ducks back out of there to meet up with heals, and this time Raven is gonna be participating in the fight, so 2v1 on the flank. But Rave's sitting pretty for the time being. Get some damage on Raven. And is able to get the pack, get the bow. And I think that the Creamers know about these 2 players behind.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, their plan is pretty clear to them at this point. Actually, I like this a lot. The spam through shutter. Matt couldn't go down to the pipe. The whole team, I mean, they just walk through big door, but...
Yeah. Okay, Rave dies, but so does Raven. It's an exchange being taken. Loaf is chasing this very deep, but able to back up in time. And despite that, are we just resetting? I mean, Gabby gets the bow and choke. Exile is probably dead here. No, missed rocket from... okay, Scout is able to clean that up. So that's now 3 kills for the Creamers into mid. And they are through choke very quickly. Dam's weak, but so long as no one dies here, then it should be fine. Actually backing out. Gabby is completely out of ammo. Getting the ammo choke. And Math and Rave kind of getting stuffed out of Big Door with just no heals by Eric. And what was looking great, I mean, 3 kills just through the choke extremely cleanly. A combination of kind of an awkward demo and soldier rollout, plus your soldier just running out of ammo.
Yeah.
Turned into a failed push.
Unfortunate, but they're just gonna set up. Same thing we've seen. Actually, Exile is just gonna fail bomb. Raven gonna go down as well. I didn't even see where. Gabby trading at choke, I guess. You're gonna walk it back in.
Very fast choke shove here. Spoon very weak. Slug catches a pipe it uses. Was going to use anyway. Eric behind actually gets the kill. And the drop, Tiger. Why are you dropping that? Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Eric is just popping off. He wants a 6. There's a soldier here, so he does get punished for that. God damn it, Tiger. Oh, man.
It's still going to reset, though.
I think that was Loaf getting completely 2-shot rolled, and then Taiga getting completely 2-shot rolled.
Yeah,
but after Slug had already used Uber, and like it was a horrible Uber, like I don't know, Taiga.
Yeah, it's tough. Unfolds very quickly. You think you can dodge, but sometimes he just hits the 2 shots.
And gun does go down. That might not get built to level 2 by the time this Uber gets taken, because it is 60 out into last. So if they want to take a shutter Uber, they do. They actually don't pop through on Bane, but don't get punished. It's not trapped. Get the gun, no kills though. Rave, however, getting focused down. Traded out with Eric. And with the heavy up, yeah, Spoon dying. This push is pretty quickly sputtering out. Unfortunate, but that's how she goes sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty tough with all the off classes. Gabby was playing in secret there, kind of just completely denying everything. I don't know. No point pressure. What worked in the
little
previous
forward
pushes?
spawn. Oh, never mind.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Spawning there. But he is through, getting bombed. He is able to survive. Choke has been successfully pushed through. So yeah, pretty straightforward dry push. I imagine this rotation towards Big Door is more so to transition into a sack. / see if there's space rather than expect it to still be ad. So it is only like 15%. Rave actually found a timing behind there. Does go down, but knocks Slug into the floor. Gonna get forced. Man, despite that really nice flank from Rave, this is turning into a net negative position, I would say, for the Creamers, down both soldiers.
Yeah.
Mid.
Yeah, I mean, the Uber looked nice too. They just, you know, losing the 2 soldiers there is such a critical misstep. Well, alas, they're going to build on there too.
And it isn't even Ubers, so yeah. And I don't know if... I'm trying to think now, there has not been like a ton of super inspired stuff from Wild Rumpus into the next point. They've kind of had a tough time breaking Gully Wash second.
Yeah. I haven't really seen much besides the accidental dam drop down. Haven't seen anything interesting happen over there yet.
Alright, standard Big Door pressure. Looks like Baby Door is actually not trapped. So Scott should be able to get behind through there. If they so choose, it will be Eric dipping behind, followed up by Exile maybe. Exile thinking about it, but not going. Now he goes, but
Oh,
Spoon dies. Yeah, Exile's just going to get out of there. Smart decision. And now some attention being focused on the scout behind. Just enough to keep him occupied, keep him scared, as Matt's going to be peeking, trying to get some locks from Big Door.
Just throwing him in from downtown. Not hitting anything yet.
Oh, man. They're thinking about shove and choke here, and this is something that both these teams have been doing pretty consistently.
Super low.
From the mid to second stalemate, when one team tries peeking a door, the other team just threatens rotating around. That's something you can kind of get away with neutrally on goalie, just because second and mid cap at the same rate. With Gabby dying, that is the pick, so it's going to favor Wild Rumpus. Eric eating a ton of damage to get behind. I'm actually surprised to not see someone immediately shove Lobby and try and beat him to the pack. Oh, it's because Gabby was rolling out. That makes sense.
Excited to see the counter here. Here comes Rave. In and out.
Yeah.
Simply.
Well, more than halfway through the round at this point. Choke it bomb through from Exile. Gets dealt with relatively cleanly there from the two scouts. And I wonder if that was an attempted off-class sack, because there really wasn't much pressure alongside that. However, oh man, the Force. I think that Raven was calling for an Uber there, or something, but Slug ended up dropping him. The two soldiers actually get traded out for the two soldiers from the Creamers, but notably Taiga didn't use Uber, so that is still an asset for the blue team. And once they cap this off, I imagine they want to wait a second or two for their soldiers to roll out, but yeah.
I think they know about Raven
for sure
here.
add into two.
As I say that, damage is going to go down to the sniper and forwards.
Yeah, I expect Creamers still want to push this, though.
Yeah, they should definitely try. But
oh, they pop through. Interesting. The body shot, unfortunately, completely screws over Math's bomb, so this will just immediately transition into Disad. Slug already at 95. Shutter, it would be a really weird door to take this Uber, I feel like. Okay, they don't get punished. Math actually just caught. I think Math was looking away, because if he dead is trapped and Spoon just does not get a bomb off at all, and he gets out cleanly, I think he was looking at something else at the time, unfortunately. But demo pick, definitely nice in the mid here, and with Gabby going down, yeah, things are looking quite nice for Wild Rumpus. We are for sure going to be converting mid, and depending on how quick Wild Rumpus are, they might be able to convert second as well.
Exile's way far behind already in lobby.
Yeah. So
gearing up to get this. Yeah,
Creamers are kind of. No, never mind. He's dead. I was gonna say Creamer's a little trapped there, but notably it is ad because Taiga lived. So getting through choke now off that soldier kill, and the other soldier is spotted. So really, only threats are a trap. Which I don't know if Spoon even had time to set up. Honestly, like, okay, they're pushing forward through big. And I think they denied the forward spawns. They don't really have to worry that much about a potential sniper in forwards. But the trap baby door is going to take out Gabby, and Ubers are going to even out.
Indeed. Back to a stalemate. Maybe we'll see an off-class, but... well, not something we're unfamiliar with. Are we entering hour 2 of this map?
You know, maybe. This is a long one, huh?
This is a barn burner. I respect the comeback so far.
Yep. I mean, it's map 1. We have 2 more of these.
Yeah, we're on late.
You know it's going to map 3. Oh, big door pressure. Oh man, that probably could have gotten the... oh, okay, there was another trap that Gabby stumbled into, so she goes down. Damn, just fed his ass off, not gonna lie. Was looking for a demo trade there, I think, but yeah, just took a 2v1. Raven did get behind as well. Still behind. Yeah. Taiga is going to have to use here. Just a matter of can he save players. Slug did end up forcing during that, so at least the Creamers aren't facing down Disad here on second. But yeah, Rave's going to get denied. Raven being down means that, hey, it's looking like an even Ubers on second yet again.
Yeah, the slog, the slight reversal, just 1 point move forward. Well, Do you feel like either team really has the momentum here? Is there any momentum at this point?
I think that the pop through Shutter from Wild Rumpus was kind of asking to give Taiga like playable ad into last, because that's just such a weird door to pop through. I feel like I get that like they probably didn't have time to rotate to bats, but yeah, they could have gotten hard punished because it was trapped. It just didn't get that in time.
Yeah.
So it seemed like they were ready to lose there, but the fact that the Creamers weren't able to convert means that, yeah, I don't know. It's not looking like they have any momentum either. 2 kills though, so that's something.
Perhaps the beginning of some momentum here. Trying to fight through choke. Gabby through.
Gabby's just gonna die. However, yeah, finds a trade. And exchange gets taken. It's a Scout Uber though. And yeah, Scout Uber is gonna be kind of tough to get the force. If that was a soldier, then you're probably like getting a kill and getting the Uber. But yeah, just kind of gave away the ad. Now, the silver lining, I guess, for Wild Rumpus is the fact that you get that kill means you're slowing the team down enough in their inevitable push that it is less disad than it would be otherwise. And Slug has been very good at building Uber in these situations because this is only like 50 ad. It's only going to be 40 by the time this gets taken. It looks like they want to pop through, Matt. Oh, drop down. Okay.
Drop down. This is
nice
interesting.
Door here. Unfortunately, there's a soldier right there. Taiga, nice milk. Oh man, that was okay. He made up for the fear Ubers earlier with that one. That was like almost risking a drop, to be honest. And with the 2 kills, stack to deny is like whatever. You're gonna play evens regardless. You don't really need to stack to deny, but who cares? No harm, no foul. And they're going to try and get through choke here, which is being properly held. Rave dying is probably going to just reset this to evens.
Yeah. I mean, they did have an opportunity there with the down 2. They could have sent people through big door. Or even if they sent the whole team through big door, they could have perhaps smushed. But anyway, Exile's going to go down at choke. I guess that's a counter sack.
Shotgun as well.
Oh.
I see in chat that the casters sound tired. This is just what I sound like, chatter. I am very excited to see all these players play, actually, like unironically.
Me too. This is just, you know, I've played Gully Wash a time or 2 before. I've been in matches similar to this one.
It's going to be 2 players behind for the Creamers. Rave actually dies in choke, as does Gabby behind, and Bam is stuck behind. So that's basically down 3 for the Creamers. Math close choke. Exchange basically forced on the blue team here. And they are in trouble in the post because they didn't realize Raven was going behind that whole time. Raven, okay, I mean, Taiga still dies, but Raven did like use 2 rockets on still Ubered players, so that could have gone poorly, but they still find the kill, and this is looking really good for Wild Rumpus because they're going to be able to convert 2 here relatively easily, I would say. Dam is stuck behind, so that means you know he's not on last, and the building is not good, though. I really would have expected... Okay, now they're building. But still, it's going to be playable ad into last. We have seen the Wild Rumpus Ubers in the last be a little sketchy, but this is an opportunity to not close out the game, actually, but just tie things up.
Simply a tying opportunity. Dam is finally going to die behind. He was trying to camp Raven for quite some time.
Buying time is probably the best. I mean, you can just like show up and like backshot the med and get the force or drop or something. That'd be nice, but yeah, Uber gets popped. Taiga already at 90% with no cap time. 3 kills, however. This heavy needs to waddle to point, I think. Yeah, there's no one to get to point in time.
Wow. Clean.
And it is a tie game. This would be a legendary comeback. This would probably be like a devastating comeback for the Beantown Creamers. Because if you lose the 4-0 lead, if you choke that away on the map that the other team's flank scout complains about every time he plays, then yeah, what are you going to do the rest of the series?
Match point mid here.
Oh.
If they
both do the same. An air sticky probably based on the damage there. Rave going to be bombing across, landing on Spoon. No kills though, and Gabby goes down yet again. Exile high. Math gonna be jumping out there, but the 2 scouts is more than enough to clean it up. And Taiga is in a sketchy position here. Thinking about shove and choke, but there is a soldier there. Yeah, down goes Taiga. This could just be the game. Okay. Low finds 1, but not really the important kill. And late scout spawns, which means a late engineer. I guess mid is still getting capped off, so there's that. But yeah, full ad for Slug. And they could complete the 5-0 comeback.
Yeah, this would be quite incredible. Taiga's gonna be on the Uber, so no crits or anything. They're not gonna try to stall out.
We have secured the control point.
I don't
Noticing
know.
that aura, I think it's one of these soldiers unusuals. It's like bugging out and showing through the walls and like becoming humongous.
I have no idea.
But anyway, Gun Pyro on last. Probably the best you can get here. And plenty of buffs. Maybe like too much buffing here because what was like super full ad is now only like 30 by the time Reaper gets popped. Gun stays up a fair amount, but Gabby going down is already good for the red team. Eric going to point. Okay, Math finds a kill on point. That's 2 kills. Heavy did die, but yeah. Looking decent. Never mind. Taiga goes down. It's Math with a buff and Rave. Okay, Dam's a spawner. Scout spawner's probably enough to lock things out here. Finds the kill on Raven. And the game is still going. With Slug 20 ad here. I mean, you just hard build as the Creamers, and you just play that same situation, and Taiga will get Uber rather than drop. Or not drop, but die. So you're looking even comfier. Notably, Taiga has surpassed the 250 point mark, so get some claps in chat for that. Can we get to, I don't know, can we get to 400 maybe? I wonder what the highest points a medic has had in a game.
This is an all-timer at this point. I mean, I don't know if I've seen a game go over the 2-hour mark, so...
Gabby caught again here.
They're trying
Game
this.
is kind of
actually
weak.
don't have yet.
A lot of cap time from Eric. Draws out the bomb from Rave.
Taiga
Eric
does
might
have
win
now...
this fight. Yeah, Uber gets popped. 2 players behind point. This Pyro needs to get these kills. He does get the kills, so I think it's looking like a hold. You have to be scary about cap time. There's a demo in Secret. Thinking about going for the play, gets spotted. Okay, Spoon probably not doing too much here with the amount of health he has. I think Raven is lingering, gets the bow, bombs to point, but the Pyro is able to deal with it. And Slug, notably, is committed. And this is a pettable med. Actually, as I say that, that reminds me that I forget who they were playing against, but either a scrim or a match or something for the Wild Rumpus team. Slug was the only one alive and somehow, some way managed to force the other team's medic before dying.
Mm-hmm.
Does not happen here, however, and it's going to be 70 ad for the Creamers into mid.
Yeah, let's see. Gabby already threw drop down. I'm not going to find anyone home here. Eric's just kind of running around. They're going to walk it in. Slug Mundo desperately fake calling.
Mike is just hiding here. Rave actually tried to bomb Raven and ended up killing Eric, I think without realizing he was even there. There is a back cap, but it's only ×1. So, yeah, it's not even worth trying to stop mid at all. And they know a soldier's behind, so, yeah, they will be taking things forward here. Plenty of space through choke. And gonna be an easy transition here. Now keep in mind, oh, there's actually some flank fighting happening here, a 2v1 on Exile. If Gabby can get up drop down here, that's probably a kill onto Exile. No, it might just be a trade wall. Oh, damn, you fear. What the hell? You really think he has a 5th rocket or something? That man's 50 HP. Go kill him. Okay, whatever. Yeah, we have seen the pressure into last on evens from, good lord, from the Creamers has gone pretty well. I mean, they've converted like multiple rounds without Ubers even being like forced, right? They do have Gabby spawning up Pyro. Rave might go Banner. Last time the Banner didn't work. I think that the faster paced options has been suiting the Creamers better, but we'll see what they decide.
Dude, I'm not sure. I mean, after a long match, it's kind of a I don't know. Do you feel like fatigue starts to set in here after 2 hours?
Almost certainly. So we do have the Scout and Pyro and Water, but the point got trapped by Spoon, so okay, I think Gabby knows about the traps, is trying to clear them, but... And this is where Detonator would be, like, so much better than the Scorch Shot, because you just get to clear those, but whatever. Pyro goes down, and yeah, 2 minutes 45.
What to say, even at this point? We have seen every combination of classes at this point. Will we see? None. No off classes.
Raven did off-class check. Okay. Saw Pyro for a bit, but I think he just confirmed Gabby wasn't on Pyro there, because she was on it and then switched off. But whatever. Okay. Yeah, I'd love to just see a standard, like, pressure cook from the Creamers right now. Because it had been working. Is Gabby gonna just go? She's not on Mantreads. I don't know what this buff river is for, I guess. Oh, is going instantly. It's a pre-fired pipe.
She tried to sink the Sentry Rocket.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I just love to see a pressure cook out of the Creamers, I think.
Yeah.
Dam has been getting like an insane amount of value water, to be honest. He's been like kind of mogging the soldier on ring.
Yeah,
Either
absolutely.
just winning the fight outright or like getting the kill, which is just insane. But with minute 30 left, I mean, I gotta check up. Yeah, Rave is not that close to getting a banner. Exile, in fact, is closer on his own banner, so we might be looking at a reset here. Yet again, I don't think the banner pace has been helping the Creamers. Even the one time they built a banner when Red didn't have one, Red kind of just died with it. Like, the situation turned out okay anyway, but okay, now we have some pressure. Fortunately, nothing really connects with the gun. That was kind of the last chance that the Creamers had for this pressure. Ooh, Exile gets knocked off, and then just one rocket's loaf. So I think we're going to see a reset here, especially with Dam dying on point, no scouts. In 40 seconds, I guess you can wait for your guys, since again, like, if you have cap time, then it goes overtime. But it's really going to be down to the wire.
Yeah.
Probably just going to see an exchange Shutter into... And I don't like switching off Pyro here, to be honest. I don't know. I feel like when Shutter is just such an obvious door you have to exchange to take out the gun, like a Pyro there to stuff it completely and keep the gun alive is like a really good play.
Yeah, totally. Here comes the Ubers.
They do back out. And I feel like interesting back out. They could have maybe forced some flashes, but whatever. And again, they need cap time to get overtime. Bane smartly dropping down the point on Pudis. Just going to be denying that. And we are resetting.
Wow. We're back to another match point mid-fight. They didn't do anything different last time. I doubt they're going to do anything different this time. Let's see.
I think if Gabby can do something, then the Creamers are going to win on mid.
Absolutely.
No call-outs or anything, but just can't help but notice. Okay, high bomb from Brave, double bomb from the Creamers. Rave does go down. Honestly, not a ton of damage. Slug is weak. Slug dies. Okay, yeah, Dam was actually slipped behind there. And Creamers are more than happy to back all the way out, just make sure Taiga is alive. And Wild Rumpus kind of feels obligated to maybe... No, they actually aren't even peeking too. Not getting spam, none of that. They are just setting up mid for as good of a sack as possible to try and force Taiga's full ad before he can get through. So again, in these disad situations, Bane and Slug have been good about building. So the timer is absolutely ticking. And it looks like, this is interesting, full ad and they might just be popping through. They are.
Yeah. It's a lot of traps on the door still, but Rave's going to make it through unscathed.
Okay, they find a kill onto Eric. Yeah, I'm not sold on that pop through just because it's so much ad. Like, even if a dry push is slow, you can still take it. The advantage of a pop through with those kind of margins is like the other team's med is nowhere near getting, so like you don't have to worry about the re-aggression. You can just properly set up disad. But, I mean, how properly set up are they for disad? Because the soldier on the door is not buffed. There are no traps in the actual door. Okay, I mean, Wild Rumpus just pops through anyway, so none of those things matter. But yeah, at this point, however, Taiga at 80, we might see a more speedy refight than we just witnessed. Now at 90%. They're posted up by Choke, so I imagine they're going to try and take things Choke. And Eric and Exile are ready to spring a trap here, potentially.
Already juggled, but yeah, they're going to find Exile at least. Everyone
Eric
else
did
is
slip
gonna
behind,
escape.
though, unspotted.
Control point is being contested.
He's maybe going to start a back cap. I feel like a back cap wouldn't make sense here. Okay, he avoids it, which makes sense. And now the scout behind plus disad is really a lethal threat for the Creamers, whether they realize it or not. It's just a matter of,
Wait.
oh, yeah. Oh, no, and the pipe, too, or the sticky. Good lord. And Slug dies!
Oh,
Damn,
my,
finds
damn.
the kill. Oh, no. I mean, this was looking like a potential, like, game over. If you can take the Uber into mid, Eric kills Taiga on the way out of Choke, and then you just have that into last. But things go so catastrophically wrong. Now it's just on the Creamers to convert a 60 ad Uber into last.
Actually, they're going to pressure through upper. They're going to just fight.
Oh man, Taiga's committed as well. 92%, 95%.
low.
Oh my god, Taiga.
They do use. They
Yeah.
save everyone.
I
on
don't.
point.
Okay, I guess if you can get the demo kill, then it's worthwhile. But yeah, there's like nothing to do afterwards. Dam's actually
Oh,
repeating
Chad.
this. Psycho peak goes down, and now Taiga's probably destined. No, he is actually out of there. But yeah, just like that, what was looking so great is now looking not great at all for the Beantown Creamers. It's at least not like round implications. At least the state of Ubers aren't. Gabby is behind. Does go down. Uber gets popped. Looks like they're going to find Loaf, so 2 kills for the Uber. Absolutely worth. And they want
Yeah.
to peek choke here. Rave is on the door. Kind of deny
Actually,
that,
Raven
as
did
is the
early,
demo.
Oh, gonna trade
Yeah,
with
finds
Dam.
Dam. Oh, Taiga just gets 2 rocketed from Exile. Okay, things might be unwinding here.
Right.
Down goes Math. High bomb from Gabby. Does go down. And now the taunts are coming out. Wild Rumpus is feeling confident. They feel like they've done the 5-0 comeback. Dam is on Sniper. Does not hit a drop or any particularly important shot. Probably switch off now. Does. Guns being built. Slug doesn't have Uber yet, so the last can at least get set up. They at least have that.
Yeah, I mean, the faster they go, the lower level this gun's gonna be, but... Oh, they use early. Kind
A lot
of
of damage
stuck
on the
here.
combo as well. Doom's very weak. Like, these players just need flashes. Dam goes down, however, on Pyro. Gun dies. Some cap pressure. Ray finds a kill on point. Tries to bomb away. So much cap time, though. Can it get stopped in time? Loaf drops down, finds the kill. And it's all 3 players in front. Slug is going behind Water as med. But Spoon... Oh my god, it's just up to Slug, but he goes down. I think if Spoon just straight up dies there, then Slug can win. But the fact that
Yeah.
Spoon bombed behind the team, made them all look behind, means that Slug just happened to get spotted. That was extremely close. But for any of you in chat who thought that we were going to be done here, no, we're not going to be done here quite yet. We've got more TF2 in us.
Indeed. Well, the full Uber for Taiga, they're gonna hopefully take it for free through choke here.
Exile got bomb up now, finds the force.
Yep.
Okay. Bane might be caught. Yeah, catches the pipe on the way out. So 2 kills. And we see Creamers probably want to play choke here. Taiga walked up towards choke after falling down, so presumably they want to play choke. Gabby actually dies, however. Traded out with Raven. Loaf, very weak, does die. Rave gonna go down afterwards as well. And that's now 3 kills and disad for the Creamers. It's only like 40 disad, so it's definitely buildable.
The drop down
The,
push.
Yeah. Drop down push goes well. Exile actually just dying there, though. It's going to slow things down. And things might even out here on 2, potentially. I mean, Taiga's at 80. Wild Ramp is trying to peek. They just cap mid, so there's a scout on the way. Pipe onto Bane is definitely going to slow things down. Taiga's now getting Uber. Raven going down. Uber gets popped, exchanged. Okay, both Ubers are on the floor as well, but Wild Rumpus is the one to climb, so they're going to have better post-Uber positioning here. Rave is caught by Choke. Can he get Spoon? Does not. But the high ground is now in control of the Creamers. Loaf going to get arrowed up. This really is anyone's fight for the time being. Eric getting focused down there from both scouts. So that is a pick in favor of the Creamers. Bomb in now from Gabby. Finds the kill on the Bane. Things are unwinding for Wild Rumpus. It's just Spoon and Slug stuck by Rock. And, oh, Raven, what I think is a spawn wave, might be able to bail out Slug, but no. 17 HP med in that position. Pretty impossible to live there. You would need kind of a miracle. And Eric gets spotted chokes. They know he's not like sniping or doing anything like that. We're probably going to see a dry push choke after this point gets capped off just because of the potential sniper in forwards threat, which in this case is real. Bane is in there.
That's a pretty nice position, though. I mean, having the full Uber here.
Yes.
Yeah, they're going to walk it.
And actually, Slug's not really building either. High bomb from Exile is spotted. Fades back. Gabby might get that kill. Gabby does get that kill. Okay. Still 60 out into last. I don't think it's supposed to be 60 at. I think it's supposed to be less. But no, they're taking it anyway. They pop through Shutter. Gun goes down. Okay. Exile is still dead. So still down a soldier. Low finds the kill onto Raven. No soldiers for the red team. Exile now spawned. No real good positioning from the Creamers, however. Rave going to be bombing in onto the ring now. Landing on point.
If Love can win this 1v1, he's going to get the demo. He's going to
Loaf
play
on point. It's damage on Pudis. Slug 95, though. I think Slug's getting Uber in time. 96. Oh, my God. Give him someone to heal. I don't know how. Honestly, I think if the Creamers just end right, probably just good to go. Because they tried to cross, but then, like, post-Uber needed to kind of regroup anyway, which they did, like, in the entrance to River rather than, like, on a comfy side of the last itself. Kind of awkward there. But, again, each team has now had a extremely close attempt at closing out the game. So I think the next one might just do it.
I would hope so. I mean, we're certainly in record-breaking territory as Slugmundo gets forced. Walking through choke.
Yeah, single soldier for the Force. Definitely worthwhile for the Creamers. Now Taiga at 70%. We might just see a pop through. Last time around, the dry push went actually poorly. They got forced to exile. But the pop throughs have not been getting a ton of value either. Math wants to go big door. He's already over there calling for med. So we're going to see a pop through here. Just a matter of if anyone's caught. Doesn't look like it. Bane could catch a pipe on the way out. Doesn't, so nobody caught. There are still traps here. Okay, they get that. And now Slug at 80%. We might see some re-aggression. Or they're going big door. So it's going to be a pop through again. These teams just mirroring each other. This time around, Taiga potentially caught. Oh, but they don't just use through. They delay just a little bit. Looks like they're trying to dry push it, actually. Spoon catching a pipe. Rave is weak. Rave dies, so the kill. Successful dry push through big door. Okay.
Yeah. Ordinarily wouldn't love that, but they clutch it up. Outmaneuver. They're going to try to go... Maybe? No. They're thinking about it.
Yeah, they're through big. Gabby dies. I mean, Taiga's getting Uber on last, so long as nothing goes horribly wrong. But down a soldier for the time being, so if Wild Rumpus wanted to do something quickly, they could. Math again, peeking River, and again, kind of getting punished for it. Bane unable to find the kill, though, but they know he's in water. Spoon wants to peek River, spam Rave off the ring. He's doing that. Bane takes some damage on point, goes down. That is a lot of cap time. And Rave actually dying to a carpet in front of point afterwards. You might see re-aggression from Wild Rumpus.
Yeah, they're going to send
that
it.
Other scout. Low key, like, If I'm a soldier here on last and I see this the only other scout go water, like I'm inclined to just bomb the med river instantly. Even though it's like could be a feed. Oh man, the 1v1 on point!
Oh! No way.
Oh,
no way
my
that's how it ends.
God.
Wow.
I mean, you knew it was coming. There's so much cap time. Like, you need to play it a little differently, potentially. Just because, I mean, we saw earlier if a soldier 1v1ing the scout that went water gets the kill but converts, more than half the cap. Well, if that happens again, that's the full cap. So,
yeah, exactly.
That is a remarkable comeback from the Wild Rumpus team. And I just got to open up this log. 95 minutes. Absolute banger. Yeah, that was nice.
Cannot believe what just took place.
And I'm sure Macron's done with everything he had, so he's probably kicking himself over missing this. Oh, but we're on Bagel now, so this is going to be, in contrast, way quicker. And I think that, oh no, wait a minute. Gullywash was the Wild Rumpus team map pick, which is so weird to me.
Well, they did pull it out in the end, so
yeah, they won on their own map
move.
pick, but now we're on to Bagel, which the Creamers decided they're more likely to win. And man, I might agree with them, maybe. I don't know. Well, scout matchup. Again, these teams are just pretty evenly matched up. You always have to consider kind of the houses and what's going on in the houses. I think Rave is pretty comfortable actually in left house. So I don't know if that's going to be too much of a concern. And honestly, seeing the fights Rave was taking on Gully and like the 1v1 flank fights or players pressuring point and whatnot, he seemed pretty comfortable there. So I'm not too worried about the Creamers left house as far as, well, Wild Rumpus left house is going to be Raven, which, yeah, going to be totally fine there. I think both houses are going to be relatively held. But across point, maybe Math going to have an edge over Spoon. I know that historically Math has not enjoyed Bagel on demo, but maybe that has changed over the course of this season. And we are seeing in chat now, no BAP. Slugmundo is taking a shit, so it might be worth taking a quick little break just so that I can get another glass of water and things.
Indeed.
All right, we will be back in a moment.
Alright, guys. Let's see. While everybody takes a break, let's play some Scrandle. So, you can type left or right in the chat to make your vote. Got steak pie and torpedo. Got rights. Few rights. Okay, we'll pick right. Man, you guys fucking sold. What the fuck is this shit? Alright, next one. Dude, what is this? Alright, let's pick right. Sausage roll wins. Currently, I think we're on a roll here. I think we can get 9 out of 10. This is kind of hard because this is like 27 pounds and this one's 5 pounds. Should we actually pick the left? Got 3 lefts, 1 right. I guess we go with the left. Yeah. We kind of sold on that one because that was like 27 pounds. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Wait, is this actually fish and chips? This looks like a katsu. A katsu breading. I mean... Ketchup on salami. Yeah, that's a, I guess I go with right. Yeah. Bro, what is this? This was 3 pounds? This was 3 pounds? We have to go with the left. Wait, how is this? This is 33. No, this is 33 quid. This is 33 quid. We have to go with left, no? It says, as much as you can get on a toothpick for 33 quid. And this is a 7-pound chicken gyro. I mean, if you guys say right, I'm just going to go with what you guys say. Okay, we'll go with right. But I'm pretty sure left wins. What? Alright, I'll just trust you guys moving forward. Pizza and beer for $1.50. Popcorn, chicken and chips for $10.50. Left. You left. We're playing arcadia. We're playing Scranda while we wait for the next game. Or for everybody to finish the game. Yeah.
11. I'm getting beer after this game.
Okay, so chat's kind of divided right now. It's like we got a few right, we got a few lefts. Let me turn down the music, actually. Sorry, I should have turned down the music. My bad. Okay. Right or left Arcadia? Because the chat's kind of divided right now.
I would say right, but I'm pretty divided too.
Okay, I'm seeing more left, so I guess we got to go with left.
All right, fair enough. I trust the left.
Dude, chat is actually selling right now. We're 4 right, 3 wrong. You guys got to consider that there's also a price here, and that also determines what people think is good.
Yum yum.
Yum yum, yeah. But the burger kind of looks better, no?
The burger looks like a banger. It's thick.
Oh, dude, it's a 4 out of 4. Wait. We'll do heads or tails. Let's do it.
Just one of them has a drink that's like costs as much as you would normally just get the drink, but it comes with food. So you just get that.
Okay, go
I
for the
agree.
right. Go for the right. Oh man, we're so freaking good, man. We're so freaking good.
The last one had a pizza
It's
and
like-
a beer for
yeah.
€1.50.
Yeah.
Holy.
Wait, this
Oh,
is
I would-
hard.
Hot dog and a waffle? Absolutely. 100 times out of 100.
I would personally get the one on the left.
Well, on the left? Okay, we're going left.
I mean, the objectively incorrect choice, but it's all right.
Is this even
Okay.
a question?
I mean, there's a price differential, but it does look like the left one is like more than twice as good.
Okay. Well, it looks like they got 12 in the server, so I'll kick it back to you guys.
Did you get a snack,
Mhm.
Rumpus? I'm ready, sorry. Hello.
Okay. I just took a
Welcome
big
back.
bite of shawarma, so take it away, Kyle.
Welcome back, everyone. We're here for map 2, Bagel. This is going to be an exciting one after a barn burner of a gully wash game. This is map 2 of Wild Rumpus versus the Beantown Creamers. Is there anything you're most excited for here?
I'm excited for, well, maybe I'm not excited for a map with a hard limit on time, actually. Because Gully Wash was spectacular. I could just be a Taiga Med hater. And I'm okay with that. Because he's ruined multiple Pugscrim halves for me. But yeah, I question Taiga on Bagel. There could be a little bit of a med diff here, I fear. Because I know of Pugscrims I've played against him when our objective is just to kill him over and over again, and it happens, and we kill him like 20 times. Also Pugscrims with him where, to be fair, Sushi, you're in chat. You gotta calm more on Pocket Scout, buddy. I still think about that well, to be fair, I still think about that Pugscrim because I don't like play the game anymore. So there's fewer examples to think of, but yeah.
I mean, that makes sense to me. I think you have to try to find whatever advantage you can if that means exploiting the medic. That's what you gotta do. That being said, you mentioned the demos. I'm not sure if that was before the break or during it. Is there anything you'd kind of like to highlight there?
Well, I think that Math is, well, Spoon is a demo main. Math has probably played enough demo at this point, and he's been like getting demo reps in and pugs and whatnot, like even when he was basically exclusively playing Soldier for seasons. But yeah, Math is for sure more acquainted to advanced and above. Spoon not so much. Again, just Tosh hitter, unfortunately. That has made remarkable strides actually from humble beginnings. Probably the best Ta has ever done. But yeah, I think that on the point Math's going to have an advantage. He might have a scout running at him problem, but as long as Loaf can like keep him safe and as long as he's not just hard feeding, then yeah, I think the point play between the combos will go in the favor of the Creamers a bit.
Interesting. So you would hope to see perhaps Wild Rumpus get aggro through the houses and look to do more on the flank, or
I think
got the
house
inside
shoves
info.
are probably low key. I think left house shoves would work well for Wild Rumpus because I mean you have Raven there, and being able to shove like Raven Eric through the left house. I don't know how equipped Gabby's going to be for that, because that might be a way to succeed.
Right. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's a pretty viable strategy to winning on this map. So
I gotta actually check that log again because I thought Dan was farming, but he like went even. So I gotta see if like a bunch of these devs are on off classes, but no, 39 and 37 on scout.
the later it dragged on, the worse it got.
Yeah, because if he's cooled off, then that's going to be kind of bad for the Creamers. But if he is still feeling warm and can do some of the stuff he was doing early on Gully, then I think it's going to bode well for the blue team.
Indeed. So they're on the same colors again, correct?
Yes, fortunately.
Yeah, so a potential. This is the winner here goes to the grand finals, correct?
I
Just upper
say
bracket.
that again. Upper bracket final. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea. Despite being rostered on one of these teams and one of the teams being named after me and me talking to these people like every night, I have no idea.
It's hard to know. The formats of the playoffs are subject to some discretion. So, also, there's no bracket on the league site right now.
Interesting.
I'm sure it exists somewhere, but I don't know where to find it. Anyway, looks like one side going to be readied up here. Any predictions you want to get into here?
I want to see a map free, so I want to see the Creamers win.
Gotcha.
But it's definitely like favored for, at least like momentum is in the favor of Wild Rumpus because they definitely like figured out Gully and diagnosed the problems and were able to just address them really well for obviously the 5-0 comeback.
I would certainly give the edge to Wild Rumpus here, but I think it's going to be a close one.
We are live. Let's see which demo goes for the God Sticky. I imagine Math will. And honestly, oh, no early damage, but the spam coming in now. More seconds until the point is cappable, and then we might start seeing some more action. Interestingly, in the Slug actually catching a pipe, gonna maybe be able to just convert point off of that. No, he gets the pack pretty early, but ×3 at least cap time, and yeah, they are just able to convert the point. Raven shoving house, no kill on Rave, so pretty temporary advantage there, and the clock's ticking for the Creamers.
In the first mid, honestly, Math was just putting the hurt on Spoon, especially towards the end of that fight.
It's just a matter of stopping attempts on the point. Exile is dead, and Slug catching another pipe. Again, yeah. Math. With the lock and load, probably the best abuser of that unlock, I'd say, relative to their overall skill on demo. Not that Math is bad at demo by any stretch, but yeah. Down goes Bane. And so far, things looking quite nice this round. Still plenty of TF2 to happen, but down a pick. Looks like Eric thinking about an exchange. Probably needs to take an exchange at this point. 20 HP getting out. Spoon getting bomb killed. Slug is going to get forced here, I think.
Slug
to
is
the loaf
completely
chase.
alone.
If there's a med that... Okay, yeah, Slug lives. I was going to say, if there's a med that can just hard diff a scout there, it would be Slug, but...
Indeed.
Yeah, full minute burned for the Creamers.
And they're going to get a forwards here. I mean, it gets a lot more difficult here to break out of this. If they can get the spam, force an exchange, waste even more time. Yeah, Slug is going to force early, so...
They do get the kill, though, so that's important, but no counter pop is pretty bad. They're just going to transition into, like, a sack wave here or something, or just try and fight for the point with the pick. As long as you just take the Uber, like, the longer you...
Loaf gets dropped.
Not good at all, yeah. I was going to say the longer you wait to take the Uber, the more ad it actually is for Slug, so it's probably better to pop sooner rather than later. But yeah, point's probably going to flip here. Dam is in on Spoon, gets the kill, does get traded out. Rave bombing in to no kill. Gabby dies in her house. And point is ticking for Wild Rumpus for the first time this map. But down a demo, I guess it is maybe playable ad, but Slug's only a 75. And like a minute and a half deficit on the clock overall.
This is one. Let's get on Slug cam, see if he's looking across here. Seems like he was trying to spot,
he's
but
definitely,
I'm
I'm sure they're thinking about it. That demo pick means they probably don't even have to play the Uber. Yeah, Tyga's backed up anyway, so.
Yeah, they're
Some
keen,
house
but
aggression here. Loaf and Wraith both very weak. Trying to get a bow. There we go. Taiga only at 90 though. Look at this pressure. Like without Taiga even being committed at all, it's still being disad. Somehow the scouts were almost able to convert the point outright.
yeah. That being said, though, Gabby and Loaf both went down, and the aggression's going to be halted for now.
But still approaching with a 50-second advantage. And plenty of cap time. I think you're still feeling comfortable about this round as the Creamers. Here comes potential exchange. It is popped. Just trying to stop the cat from flipping. But yet again, oh, I like this house Uber. Yeah, into the aggressive players there. Exile does go down, as does Slug caught in the post. Oh man, and a catastrophic exchange turns into not only the point conversion, but what's looking like Taiga living for the time being, cratering down to 11, but surviving. Full wipe for Wild Rumpus with enough time to build an Uber, but it is 20 disad, and yeah, back against the wall this first round.
Yeah, I mean, really nice live there from Taiga, just kind of surviving everything, surfing around, staying as mobile as possible. Keep that ad. That being said, Exile low gonna get healthy. They're gonna wait to be able to aggress here, but now that they're...
Honestly, decent cap time considering the circumstances, because I feel like as the Creamers, you're comfortable enough here with the pick to just not give anything up. But at this point, Taiga 99, so if there's an Uber to take, they could take it now and still have it be ad.
Yeah.
5 seconds left. Point might convert, but Slug should be getting soon. Rave actually dies left house. Uber gets popped. Finds a kill on the demo and the force. This is looking pretty favorable for a Beantown post. Yeah, so much damage, but plus they had the point that whole time. Unfortunately, no splash damage to collect kills on the mandatory recap, but with a minute 20 left and yeah, overtime, it's looking pretty good for the Creamers.
Definitely. The way the Dam is able to just play on top of this point is kind of crazy to me, not getting too spammed off at all, just putting the pain on.
Oh, down goes Exile. A lot of cap time as well. Things are kind of unwinding. Bane's down. 1v1 is won by Eric there against Loaf on point. Raven going for a salvage bomb. What a bow, actually, to save math.
Yeah,
because the fight is actually going well for Wild Rumpus. Taiga getting out with his Uber is really important. Because if this was disad and Taiga died, then that could just be a Wild Rumpus round. But it's looking like it's going to be a little more down to the wire than we otherwise expected. Still 30 seconds with the cap time, and that's so much cap time, yeah. Now Wild Rumpus are feeling the pressure. Exchange gets taken. Okay, Dam goes down. That's that. Exile kind of too weak to contest, but again, so much cap time. If anyone gets off the point for a moment. But again, picks going for Wild Rumpus. Man, and they have been sitting on so much cap time this whole time.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, damn, math might go down. That's really bad.
Yeah, Raven is just...
Oh, Taiga died as well. Exile's on shotgun. Okay. Yeah, this is looking like a Wild Rumpus round, which being able to hold for a minute and a half with the other team having overtime the whole time, pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't fault the Beantown Creamers for not just like going for a 4-man or doing something just to like really nail down the round, because again, you have overtime and like half of the point capped. You should just be able to convert that. I think maybe rather than like house shoves, just bombing more on point from the soldiers would find more value there. But
yeah, even trying to get behind, just make some distraction to get them off.
Well, either way, you really hate to see that slip out of your hands to the Creamers, but you felt comfortable for the majority of the round, so you just have to replicate that again. Nice pipe onto Bane on point. He's going to slow down the early cap pressure. And it looks like Loaf trying to get some point time here. Eat some damage, but overall, pretty neutral. Spoon pretty weak. That might be enough to... Not enough to convert. Just some cap time now in the favor of the Creamers. And just dancing around on the point. Loaf actually surfing away a ton of damage there. It's now ×4 on the point for Wild Rumpus. They might be able to flip it. Spoon is committed to the point, but they're losing players for it. Down 3 now. And Spoon will just get out main. And what was almost looking like a Wild Rumpus cap instead goes the favor of the Creamers.
Yeah, I think you're seeing a lot of Wild Rumpus relying on Raven to get a lot of their damage. When Dam gets to play above point unmitigated, they have a lot of trouble fighting into the Creamers.
Gabby kill could open up point a bit. Raven trying to push left house, but Rave is denying that. Exchange gets taken. Gonna be a longer Uber for red, kind of, but Slug's weak, so they don't really want to get aggro on the post. Loaf trying to delay cap a little bit longer. Math coming in to help. Loaf actually dying, as does Math. Little bit of overcommittal there just to try and prevent the point from flipping. And now it should be Wild Rumpus holding it a little bit longer term. But down goes Bane actually in front of the point, and suddenly, with the better spawners, Blue might just recap pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think so. Although the health isn't great for either side, so it could go either way. Dam and Lofi the same spam, so they're not going to be able to take it yet. Good stall here from Eric.
Close to flipping, and this is kind of the exact position that the Creamers struggled with so much in overtime. They are able to get it this time around, but Rave died in left house. Got enough damage on Raven that he's not able to really capitalize on the open house. But with Rave getting denied, I mean, yeah, a lot of aggression across point and left house should be more than enough to convert point. Uber does get taken just to draw out the time a little bit longer, but it will flip now.
Actually, we'll get it mid-Uber, which is pretty nice. Hopefully they're gonna... Like, ideally you would just see them hang on to this, which could create a decent advantage, but they're fighting across quite a bit already. Great cap time from Loaf here.
Cap time, yeah. Yeah, might clean up this kill, does find Exile. Okay. Slug eating a pipe as well. He's gonna have to go get that pack. At this point, the Creamers can walk a little bit forward, get some forward spam across the point, make that walk up a little more annoying. Even Ubers, though, and time pretty close to even, but definitely taking in the favor of the Creamers. Cap time coming out. A lot of cap time from Bane, just kind of raw capping it. It's going to be an issue for the Creamers to deal with.
They do use across a trade.
No, again, just barely winning the fight in left house against Rave. Oh, but Slug dies in the post. So Taiga's looking safe for the time being. It's just Raven who was retreating for a pack earlier, and it's not even there for him now. Don't deny. Make sure to get your guys. I will note that it's been a lot of Eric actually holding the door of left house while Exile is kind of just sitting on balcony, like trying to get a kill on Loaf, where that's potentially exploitable if rather than shoving right house through backdoor, you instead shove it over point on to plat from bombing around the other way. But nevertheless, actually see some house aggression there with the combo from Wild Rumpus. And because Taiga's a little scared of a 4-man, they are just going to play passively and actually give up the point. Taiga didn't have an Uber to use, so they couldn't really pop and punish Wild Rumpus, but yeah, nicely played from them.
A lot of good spam coming across from Math. The sack is going to get the force here.
Slug living, going to be preserving pretty much full ad. Taiga's going to start building now. It is a forward hold. Brave actually on battalions. That's curious.
Really? Wow.
You see soldiers run banner on left house bagel occasionally, but it's usually like a conch. Battalions takes a while to build.
He's not too far off, though, if he can live just a bit longer.
Raven dying to the trap and Slug getting forced to Gabby. This is not looking great. Because if this can hit overtime and Taiga has Uber, it should just be a win button. Creamers are taking the fight at 80%. I don't know if I like this. I mean, they're getting the kills, so it doesn't really matter, but that they open themselves up to get punished there. Banner gets popped. Yeah, this is super over round. Good lord. They pulled out all the stops.
Yeah, Rave getting those kills, got the banner. That was just honestly kind of clean, kind of clutch. 1-1 tied up. I like the response here from the Creamers, not letting Rumpus run away with this one.
Yeah, because, I mean, that first round was a little bit of a choke from them. And after a monumental choke on Gully Wash, you don't want to keep choking. So being able to just have a very comfortable round is nice.
Boon's taking a ton of
Rave's
spam.
staying banner as well.
Oh, interesting. Actually, I kind of respect that decision. If he's getting to chill in this house and like spam across, which he definitely is, I mean, it's just value to have it.
Backdoor. Funny thing is, he had like a great bomb there, but I think he's just like, I have enough charge.
Yeah,
I'm just
here
gonna...
it is.
Oh, he commits there for the trade,
Yeah.
so fair enough. But yeah, sometimes you're tasked with that difficult decision. Oh, Slug,
being said-
97. Oh man, that's so scary. Loaf unable to find the kill though, so it will still be even Ubers. I know Raven made a play there on Taiga, did not find the kill there either.
They're down
But
3 here
the-
from the long spawns.
Yeah, they did deny, but an exchange away, you know, it's fine. And in fact, they are prolonging the exchange. Take it now. Slug eating a ton of damage, pretty much forced to pop. And
Yeah,
Wave is
that's
here
good.
yet again, so house is being held. Oh my god. Classic trade.
Oh, the trap is gonna pick up Dam on their own roof. Probably not expecting that.
It's down
Gabby
3.
falls too.
I mean, Taiga's got to get out of there pretty much for sure. Math has the decision to, well, had the decision to just immediately sack or not. So you're probably going to get forward held anyway. But it's the kind of play you have to be really quick on because you want to be on the same spawn wave as your guys. You don't want to slow things down.
They're gonna break out here. Nothing crazy happening. Rave is gonna
Ooh,
crater,
fast.
unfortunately for them.
Yeah, although if Eric can get... No, Eric's living, so... Looking pretty good for Wild Rumpus. They might even be able to convert this into time advantage, potentially. It's still 20 seconds left, I guess. But, I mean, they have the point. It's going in their favor. And Loaf dying to Stickies is definitely not going to help things at all. Even if the point gets capped here, they'd just be denying Loaf. So yeah, it is going to be time advantage briefly for Wild Rumpus.
See how long they can stall. Damn, getting aggro, gonna take the Uber across. Math just gonna dodge, he's low, but oh, Eric running through the flank is just gonna clean him up. Wow, honestly, kind of a clutch salvage from Eric there.
Suddenly though, like kind of an overchase. Rave does die, nice kill there from Spoon, but both of Red Soldiers just dying. And soldiers are important to have. I mean, good spam. So we might just see the point flip. Getting some good damage on point, but no, it will convert. And this is looking like a much closer round than the previous.
Super back and forth. Yeah, I mean, we're seeing this point change hands like every 20 seconds, even between the Ubers. It's crazy.
Yeah, they're being quite weak. Left house has been shoved. Rave, oh my god. Instead of jumping away with that rocket, just decided to hit Eric for like 110 damage. Chad soldier activity when you're on the banner.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Taiga does
bombing.
have.
Yeah, commit there actually to the bomb. Follow up from Raven, but Taiga is out of there safe. And that is a 3-man just for the demo kill. All the spawns got denied, so this should be an easy recap. I got to tab out to quickly check. Rave not quite at the banner yet, not quite halfway actually, but yeah.
Oh, the Uber coming in from Rumpus here. Not gonna get any picks. They're just gonna counter pop. It looks quite nice. I'm gonna clean house with 2 scouts. Slugmundo and No Man's Land to get picked off.
Taiga. It's weak, gets the pack. I think it's spawned just for him. Spoon is in house. Spotted, dealt with. And there you go. Now, when I first started playing 6s, my IM team had the idea that if you delay, like if you wipe the other team and delay cap so that their med has a delayed spawn, you like get yourself extra ad. Which is like technically true, but I don't know if it's worth giving up the time.
Yeah, I've kind of come full circle on that, honestly. Seems we have a bit of a pause here.
Yes. So, considering that STB delay is 90 seconds, there is time for either team to win this round.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
So it could be anyone's pause. It's definitely feeling Creamer's favored here. Obviously, they have pretty decent ad, all things considered. Slug will get Uber by the time things hit overtime, but you never know if you're caught to something or whatnot. Rave pretty close to getting a banner as well, so there's some pretty strong things going in the favor of the Creamers, not to mention they have probably, my timer's all messed up now with the pause, but probably a 25-second advantage over the other team. So, yeah, good things going for them. If they lose this round, it would feel like another choke, I think.
Yeah. Since we have some time to talk about it, only 20 seconds is half an Uber build, so not so substantial of an advantage to have even in terms of time. We were able to see Rumpus turn around, what, a minute 40 behind last game?
Yeah, give or take. Yeah, I think if this fight goes really poorly for Wild Rumpus, then they're going to have a really tough time winning the round. Whereas the Creamers kind of can afford to lose a fight and still be able to win.
Yeah. I'll give you some time to eat your scran. Some stuff I've been noticing across the board. I think you're starting to see how different these demos are come into play. I think you see Math hit a lot of spam early on in the game, but now they're starting to adjust on the Wild Rumpus side, and Spoonful was putting some traps that led to some clutch kills. The demos play very opposite sort of styles. Spoonful's very methodical, putting traps where Dam's gonna run into. Math is just brute force, hit pipes, try to spam the med, and they're kind of on the Creamer side, especially putting a lot of spam on Slug, keeping him below 100 all the time, to make sure he has to respect the pipes and play further back. And I feel that's kind of how they're building their small advantage here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that definitely helps. A pipe on Slug is guaranteed the med kind of just needs to back up or leave. If there's a pack up, he doesn't need to leave that long, but there's not always a pack up. And a lot of the time, a med just backing up off point to go get a pack is enough of an advantage to just convert point if you're strong enough.
And even Rave hitting a couple of spam rockets both builds his charge, but also forces Slug to be scared of any stray damage. Anything could be the difference, since it's so, balanced on a knife's edge. Any death means 40 seconds potentially.
Yeah, true. It's a long talk, which almost makes me think that this is a Wild Rumpus pause. Oh, it is 1-1, huh? For some reason, I thought this was round 2, but no, it is not. Yeah, Creamer's kind of showing why they picked Bagel, I would say. Of course, it is tied round-wise, but the first round, again, was just a humongous choke. Because in the time it takes to build an Uber and a half, or sometimes even 2 Ubers, the fact that you can't convert the point when you have overtime even once is that's insane. But just well played defense from Wild Rumpus.
Indeed. I don't have too much to add there.
Besides that, I have to call out, let's see here. I believe it's the 2 soldiers from Wild Rumpus and Eric. Yeah, for not wearing the cosmetics that I crafted for them, that they literally asked for, that I wasn't going to do otherwise. And they're like, no, hey, can you do this? Like, all right, fine. And then I do, and then only half of them are wearing it.
So were they specific hats or?
It was just
The-
whatever fit on the class.
Okay.
So like Bane has the ninja hood. Spoon got the eye thing.
Oh,
So we're actually
we're
live
back.
here. We'll see how things go. Exile with a shotgun. Not able to actually find the kill. It's Bane. Getting Rave. A lot of pressure off that pick on point. Math trying to trap off Spoon, who is going to go down, actually. A lot of cap time, but now Wild Rumpus not exactly wanting to deny their own demo. However, Loaf going down is good for them. But keep in mind, still ad for Taiga, and I think they might be trying to play it. My HUD's broken, so I don't know if Taiga has yet. I imagine he does.
Yeah,
Looks like he does.
Slug is 90 right now, close to getting,
Yeah.
but nobody to heal here. The time might just
Time is
elapse
ticking.
for.
Gabby died, which is good for Wild Rumpus.
get?
Rave needs a bow, gets it. Good damage on point. Eric might just die, actually finds the kill instead. As we have what seems to be another pause.
Ends in 60 seconds.
Well, we got a perfect scran in the background. Let's put the
Oh my
poggers in the
word.
chat.
Was the poll, was it the 1 or 2?
I have
It was
One, I
Oh,
guess.
I voted 2.
oh.
I really thought, I don't know, I thought the chicken curry like looked way better and it was cheaper.
Well,
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
this is the first time we've addressed the scran. I think it would be
Okay.
wise to not
45-cent
address
tub of
anything.
insects, of course. So I have no idea what this pause could be about. I almost feel like it would be technical.
Yeah, something must have broke after our last pause. I don't know.
Yes.
I have no
Should
idea.
reload my HUD. See if that
I'll
doesn't
have
just
to.
break everything, which it might.
No, it always
Um,
takes a retry for me.
Yeah, I have casting essentials and I have the like anti-freeze enabled, but it
Oh.
is inconsistent, I think.
Hmm.
I did
Yeah.
just HUD reload scheme now, but I don't know. I got no idea. So anyway, the immediate fight here, Eric very weak on point and seems to be killable from Dam. Raven appears to be shooting at the combo, but might just diff Dam here if he decides to double jump. If if Eric dies, pretty bad for Wild Rumpus. Where's the numbers are concerned? What is this? 4v5 with 1 on the way, so Exile is soon to be rolling out. Meanwhile, both soldiers for the Creamers still dead. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see an exchange here because there's no way this fight goes well for the Beantown Creamers unless they exchange. Buy time for those soldiers to show up. At the very least, waste more time on point, get closer to overtime, which I don't think they're at yet. Could be wrong about that. But yeah.
We are quite a long ways into the match. Perhaps it is a pause of needing to go do something at this point. I'm curious what they're discussing here, honestly.
It's honestly on us for talking about how Koth does have a hard time limit, which we didn't take pauses into consideration.
You're so right. I'm not sure what to honestly expect after 2 quite lengthy pauses, one after another.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I guess we'll find out. But I don't know. Creamers, I mean, the games have been close. You'd like to close out Bagel pretty comfortably because it is your map pick.
Yeah.
but it really is anyone's series. And Metalworks last would be red hot banger, I'm sure.
I agree.
And again, I don't know who that would even favor.
I don't know. Do Exile and Raven have the tech? It's like we saw the Australians bring a lot of advanced bombs and other stuff. I mean, Gabby and Rave are great jumpers as well, but I have no idea what to expect on a Metalworks between these two sides.
Yeah, I think that as far as the jumpers are concerned, the best is probably Raven. And then either Rave or Gabby, they're pretty comparable. And I actually don't know how good Exile is, but I don't think Exile is much of a jumper. There is a jumper Exile, but different person.
Yeah, different person.
Holy. Mixed worm and insects or tub of insects. That's a tough one. I feel like the one on the right looks more appetizing.
Quite
Some
pricey,
actual
though.
greenery in there. Oh, wow.
Tough one.
Something else.
I could eat a mixed worm and insects after this.
Yeah, mine are about to spoil. I need to make sure to fry those up. Salmon? Oh, it's
Has
a
it
hot
gone long
dog.
enough? We
hell?
have to depart from the TF2 talk.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm sure we could talk about their loadouts and whatnot, but we got Scran on the screen. That sausage roll looks disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. The hot dog doesn't look good. It looks terrible also, but I'd probably prefer that.
Yeah, but I don't know. Burnt bits. I agree with the percentages there.
Let's see. Okay, fair. Yeah, cheesy chips, just trash. Go with the burger. The burger doesn't look good, don't get me wrong, but like when something is described as cheesy and what they actually do is just put like slices of American cheese on it and it doesn't even like
Yeah.
really melt. That is remarkably close, actually. What the hell?
Oh my.
Chicken burger. At least they got the mayo. The cheeseburger does not look like... That looks more like chicken than the actual chicken does.
Yeah. It looks like a boiled burger, almost.
But you know what? I didn't see the cheese underneath. Cheese underneath might sway me.
Price edge? I don't know. I'm going mayo, personally, but
Yeah.
I'm not a scrandle aficionado.
Yeah. Let's go chicken burger. My gut says cheeseburger, but
Yes. 1% of people prefer mayo. God, it's another cheesy situation.
this is so trash. Okay, they're not nachos if the
bacon
cheese is not even
raw.
melted.
Like they just boil that crap.
Yeah, the bacon roll looks absolutely despicable, but yet it's got bread.
Chips
It's
and
on a
shredded
roll.
cheese, man.
You can convince yourself it's like a sandwich, right? The nachos, it's literally just tortilla chips with like shredded
Well, it's
mozzarella
like
cheese
Doritos,
on
like
it.
a Cool Ranch Dorito, man.
I would eat the bacon roll personally.
Yeah. Assuming it's cooked, I'll go bacon roll. Yes.
Just had a
great clutch
repause.
up.
I can't tell.
I heard something in the game. Oh god. That is,
Okay, sausage roll looks better than the hot dog, I think.
yeah, I'm
Oh, and it's cheaper.
firmly
Yeah,
on
sausage
the
roll for
roll.
sure.
Oh, we're live again though.
Holy.
God
Okay,
bless.
we're live. The
The
exchange
great
is
nation of
taken,
United Kingdom.
as expected. Both chasing it pretty deep, trying to kill Eric. Gets the kill as well. I got a little weak in the post, but living. Okay, Damn finding a kill onto Raven. This is looking good for the Creamers. They're going to be able to get the point at least. Slug actually getting served towards point, but Rave dies, as does Bane. Slug is very deep, trying to make things happen. And yeah, okay, it was not exactly overtime, but pretty close to overtime based on the way, well, based on how long they capped for, but it made sense that Wild Rumpus played the way that they did because, yeah, there was just no time.
Indeed. Yeah, that was honestly kind of hard fight to follow with the pause, but for them, there was no interruption at all. Here we are on a mid.
Yes.
Not much damage.
Unfortunately, my HUD is still broken, so I'm just going to go ahead and retry.
I'll take it. I can't see numbers either, but there's not damage being exchanged. Bane is actually Raven fake bombing, just gonna troll. Everyone chilling.
Rave dies.
No cap.
That's a left house open, and Raven is healthy enough to capitalize. Loaf surfs the damage away, but probably enough space to convert? Question mark. It will be. It's gonna be Wild Rumpus starting off with the point, which might be the first time they have. They've gotten extremely close to capping first, but immediately the right house shove finds not only the kill onto Eric, but Exile as well, and Bane catching a pipe on point. Basically gonna fully rout Wild Rumpus. They are gonna get right out of there.
Yeah, in the midst of that, Deadly Seed has subbed in for Damn.
Oh, interesting.
So that was the pause. We've uncovered the mystery. A ringer has been brought in for some reason.
Okay, and I'm looking at the Discord, and Dan says he's restarting his PC. They were paying him a lot, asking where he's at. So seems to be internet issues, or game issues, or Discord issues, some issues from Dan. But yeah, that would explain the pause. So anyway, time slightly advantaged for the Creamers. About a 15-second advantage. And maybe peeking to shove that right house. Raven actually goes down to Rave, who is still on the banner. So the more aggression Raven has in that house, trying to get that kill onto Rave or get that space, the closer Rave gets to building the banner, which is not a position you want to be in. He's quite close now, actually. Slug presumably eating a pipe. Again, just kept low here. And the Creamers are just happy to burn time.
Rave does have the battalions here, so could see something pre or post Uber. But Eric is just going to fight it out with Deadly Seed right now.
Just doesn't even find a trade with Bane down. I mean, there's just no scout to pressure point, really do anything. And Boone quite committed as well. Gets landed on nice bow, but not going to be enough. Raven has a nice little timing here, though, hiding in left house. So this will almost surely be like at least a force, but maybe a drop. No, Taiga is able to use in time. But notably, Slug got forced earlier, and the banner got popped. Gets used now. So that still dies despite the banner. Good lord. Yeah, the banner was not enough to turn the tides of this fight, unfortunately. Taiga should be living for the time being, though, and a lot of time advantage for the Creamers.
Yeah, I mean, that banner ended up not even really being worth the one player disad that they had in order to use it, so maybe not such value as they believed, but Loaf is going to try to start this recapture here.
Yeah, I didn't see how Slug died either, but never mind, Taiga's dead, so immediately neutralizing things there. And Taiga is going to be on that long spawn. We might just see the Creamers go for a 4-man when Wild Rumpus approaches. Slug doesn't have Uber, but Blue doesn't have heals, so it's not too much to do. That's just playing by the point, trying to get some pipes.
Quite a time advantage.
Yeah, a lot. Like 15 seconds left for them. And honestly, a 4-man has like the double or the extra upside of just delaying long enough. Okay, Uber gets pop. No, it doesn't get pop. Slug doesn't have yet. Okay.
No, he doesn't even
Never
have
mind.
it. Yeah, they're gonna have to fight it out dry.
Yeah. This fight
Slug's
makes
never
sense.
gonna get.
Just up to Raven on point, but not going to be enough. Okay, that makes a lot more sense the way they took that fight since Slug wasn't. Well, 95. I feel like Slug could have gotten Uber there. I still feel like a 4-man is fine, but obviously what they did worked out as well, so no harm, no foul. And yeah, 1 round away from closing out Bagel for the Creamers and taking us to a map 3.
Yeah, I mean, they did sub in the Deadly Seed Open Cup LAN winner.
Oh, true.
So, some powerful stuff here while Dam gets sorted out. But
To be fair, Dam was kind of like hard farming, so I'm sure they'd be happy to have him back. As the double bomb comes out, looks like they will be committing on Taiga. Rebound from Exile. Can he slip the rocket? No, actually he does not go through main. So Exile is spotted behind. Deadly Seed actually goes down, loses the fight. Slug dies on the front lines though, so
yeah,
Taiga is full HP. They know there's a soldier behind. They might deny here. They're trying not to.
Rave might be in
Rave.
trouble.
Yeah, kind of forgot about Exile. And unfortunately, Rave gets denied there. That's going to be a slight opening for Wild Rumpus, but again, it is basically full disad here. Last time around, I think they were able to convert the point, but this time around, Taiga has Uber, and yeah, does pop it. Guy who dies, however.
Slug.
And I think Slug is out cleanly. Spoon will die, but there's another player behind as well. Make that 2 with Raven and Eric both.
The shove was pretty good. They got a lot of value out of that, Eric and Raven. They have good numbers to refight now.
Yep. A lot of time was burned in the meantime, though, which is definitely nice. And Slug doesn't have a ton of ad either. Only about 20%, which is pretty narrow margins. Immediate 4-man, actually. Slug dies as well. I think they assumed that Slug had more Uber than he actually did. Because 20% is it's playable, don't get me wrong, but it's only playable for like a few second window. So as long as your med is not caught during those few seconds, then you can basically play it even Ubers on either side of it. But nonetheless, I mean, it's better to have full ad. And it's worth noting as well, with what is like a 40-second advantage, if you just flip-flop point back and forth, then long-term, you're going to win since you have the time advantage here.
Loaf's just going to start it out, but kind of curious what they're going to do with the Uber, because they do ultimately have to threaten something here in order to get them off the cap. Exile goes down behind.
Eric actually not doing well in this fight in the house. Force back. Loaf catching a pipe, I think, saved Eric's life there. But nonetheless, Creamers are able to convert the point and still maintain their Uber. So at worst, things are just going to even out. However, they lose 2. Those are going to be late spawns. We might see an exchange sometime in the future once Wild Rumpus's spawners show up and they start fighting the point. But still, the clock is still favoring the Beantown Creamers.
Yeah, they're just going to exchange the damage across. Looks like they're going to walk in and use pretty nice stuff. Going to force quite a few flashes. So ultimately burning a lot of time. Beantown Creamers are just going to waste a lot of time, get the Ubers off the table, and
They find the
a
kill
lot of damage
again in the
across.
house. Which again, like as the soldier holding left house, like your job is not to not let anyone through. Your job is to not die and let your team know if anyone's getting through. And actually, like 4-man out of, well, not really, just a double bomb onto Slug. I guess sack wave-esque because they were already down a guy. And the point never flipped. Oh man, this might
brutal.
just be the map. Raven goes down as well. Definitely a linger there from Raven. I don't know if his head is even in the game with a play like that because, yeah, that death just hurts.
Yeah,
Still is ad for Taiga. Not having quite yet, but nearly.
Oh, Loaf does go down prematurely. So this Uber, they're going to pop it into them, and Slug is
Build
definitely
house shove,
caught.
though. They are going to find Slug. They need a lot with this Uber for it to be worthwhile, though. They do trade out. Slug's still weak. Math trying to peek this. Don't think he's going to be able to find the Slug kill. But as long as you can secure overtime, then 2 minutes should be hopefully insurmountable. They do secure
Indeed.
the overtime. At this point, you can just like do whatever you want. 4-man, just try and neutralize Ubers. Taiga could probably just sit and spawn and build, and you just do whatever until then. Math trying to bomb through house. Looks like the 4-man is coming. Everyone's on point for the red team. And they do get the force, so as long as Taiga does not drop this Uber, as long as something catastrophic doesn't happen, then this Uber advantage for blue should just be a free win button, as long as they get really any kills or any space.
Yeah, they are gonna try to do something in house. They'd be smart to just pop in and kill everyone,
That
which
is
they will.
an intelligent play. They actually are net negative on the picks, and Wraith might be dying here as well. Is able to jump away,
Taiga dying
and
to the bomb.
Taiga dies in the post. Okay, things are now kind of scary. Yeah. Are we going to see another just miraculous comeback round from Wild Rumpus? Now, granted, with a minute left, Taiga still has enough time to build a full Uber. So you have time to 4-man if you want to, or just take the fight however you want. I don't like Rave being on banner here because I don't think you have the time to build it. You might just be better off on gunboats. Probably just playing it because maybe he likes the health advantage as well, but we were getting popped. This needs to kill Taiga, and it doesn't. But they can try to do the same thing again. Try to do that super deep forward, catch players off guard. But with Taiga at 30 ad, gonna be kind of tough here.
Yeah, and already a lot of cap time on the point. They don't have to do too much. Oh, nice shot from Rave. What? Oh my! What did I just witness?
Is there a super midi I missed?
A lot of things happen. We'll have to unpack that later.
Yeah. Well, the cap time and the Uber is gonna probably close things out here. Yeah.
Yep, that'll do it. Okay, so Raven up in there gets air shot by Rave. Then Goomba bounced back up into the air by Exile. Or no, sorry, by someone. I don't even know. And then Bode must have been. Then got Bode saved by Slug to eventually trade. So he was air shot twice and Goomba bounced back up. Oh my goodness.
Slug has been really good about just saving his teammates with bows like 10 ticks before they are about to die. It's been crazy.
Honestly, both medics doing a lot of work.
Yeah, Taiga's had some nice bows as well. You're right.
And just clutch lives. I mean, I think the hardest part about playing medic in a match like this is just it's so mentally taxing. Like, oh god, another same Uber. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but Bagel was the nice little... That was like the intermission. Now we're back to the actual performance because we're on Metalworks. And I don't see this going any shorter than like 40 minutes. So,
I'm hoping for the best in terms of gameplay. Doesn't matter how long it goes. I'm here no matter what happens.
honestly, I wouldn't mind a meltdown from like both teams. That would be kind of funny. I mean, because how could you not, right?
Yeah. I feel like it's so... Yeah, I mean... Quite a... gully wash map to behold.
Yeah, I'm hoping that... Well... Metal can be tough for mids. It can be very one-sided on the mids, but... This is Wild Rumpus's map pick. I think that there might be some lock and load. Heroics, maybe, on the mid fights.
I bet.
Just what to see.
Yeah, let's scrandle it up before we get into some serious discussions, maybe a prediction or two. We're on a heater. 5 for 5.
I feel like burger and a pint because it comes with a pint.
Actually, that reminds me. I wanted to talk about how I'm so jealous of like Poland getting beer in the venue, you know?
Yeah.
That's something that Philly could certainly use. I would say I'm pro pint. I feel like the pint is almost always winning these, but
I
it's a
feel like the
sad
pint is definitely
burger.
the option here.
Let's go.
Oh god.
I'm left.
It's just a
100% on the
disgusting
left.
burger. I mean, the one on the left just looks better, right?
3 slices of
Like, in
cheese
every
for
way.
$4.20. That's
It's
a burger.
cheaper, it looks better. Yeah, it's gotta be the left.
That was a close, thin margin, but dude, what is that chicken nugget
That is
on a
disgusting.
bun? You have got to be.
Don't get me wrong, the fucking hot dog does not look appetizing either, but it is just, it's gotta be better. Like,
It's got to be the dog. I'm saying dog. What do you think?
I'm picking hot dog here.
Yeah, go dog. No, man. 0.2. You gotta be kidding
That's
me.
crazy. That is fucked up.
All right. That's an expensive bacon sandwich.
That is
but
expensive. I'd take the $5 burger, I think. €5 burger, excuse me.
Yeah. The Euro burger it is. Oh, no, it's a pound. 5-pound burger.
Oh yeah, it is a pound, huh?
Oh, my.
Whatever.
All right.
Same shit.
Just throw this one in the garbage.
Oh wow. People are really paying 11 fucking pounds for a sharp bacon sandwich.
We should sell sharp bacon sandwiches at LAN. That's the next grift.
The purple Philly cheesesteak is interesting.
Did you have one of those this weekend?
Yeah, the purple one.
Yeah. Special.
I would honestly get that over the Greek salad, I think. Because you're going to like a football stadium.
Yeah.
Are you really trying to eat a salad?
Yeah, I'd go purple. But that's tough. All right. Well, not the worst.
Yep.
Thank you, everyone. Let us have a serious discussion in which we make a prediction about this match where Dam has returned. What are you thinking?
I feel like the Creamers might take it.
Do you think the mental damage is done somehow?
I think that, I don't know, they were just playing well on Bagel. And maybe they're forgetting about the huge choke they had on Gully.
Mm-hmm.
And keep in mind,
It's
Gully
entirely
wasn't even their
the
map
best.
pick either.
Yeah,
Granted,
yeah.
this
they
isn't
were-
their map pick either, but they kept it close. But also, Gully was like the other team's first map pick, whereas
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
kind of
the
just the
second
whatever
pick.
map pick.
Yeah, they've banned around the maps they don't want to play. So, yeah, I don't want to disagree with you, but maybe they have some strat on the Rumpus team. I'm gonna root for you.
No, thank you. I would like to see. I don't know what other teams are even playing in Advanced. Well, I do, but I don't know which ones are in competition.
It's
But this would be a banger of a grand finals matchup.
oh yeah,
Could
this would be
probably fill
killer.
out Bungalow Alert.
The other two teams I was taking a look are pretty competitive roster-wise, and we'll see what the... Actually, I didn't see what the result was yesterday.
I think the Scratch team lost.
Mm.
That's the only words that stick in my head. I don't even know who they played, to be honest.
It's Moose... Is Scratch on the Moose Hate Club?
No, Scratch's on a different team, so I
Is
presume
it on Bucks World?
the Quake team won then.
Yeah, so... Moose Hate Club is the #1 seed. And achieve victory, I guess. We'll see. I guess how these teams match up. The winner, I suppose, faces
The
winner?
Sonoran hot dog is fucking crazy.
Oh, that's my home club too. I went to an Austin FC game this year, but I did
So
not
did
get
you
the
get the
Sonoran
Sonoran hot dog?
No, dude, all the food is so expensive there. It's just not worth it.
So what
I'm
you're saying is we
surprised-
should get the hot dog with bacon, cheese, and a quail egg instead.
Hell yes.
Holy, that wasn't even close. I'm shocked these guys haven't readied up already, because it's like,
No, they're they're here to win the DM.
I guess.
Yeah, they're erupting. Let's hope we have.
Yep, Slug's asking cast good. Like, we've been good. Don't worry.
Yeah, we stay good. I'm excited to see some more Spy. I hope
Spy's not bad on this.
an epic backstab. I think, yeah, there's a lot of. This is like a dark, dreary map. It's Spy forward.
Like a noir film. Oh,
Exactly.
we're going.
Thank the goodness we're here. The final
The
map.
final map.
Metalwork.
We're excited. It's the final map of the banger circle jerk defining.
The Derby. The Derby. I don't know how they say
Yes,
it. You know? Scran terms. It's the hometown rivalry.
absolutely. Spoon going kind of low early on. That can be an issue on metal mid as a demo. Slug eating a sticky. The scene's fine. Math now eating some damage. No committing to anything quite yet. It's like Eric under the point. Gonna be bombing in from Raven now. Just counter bombing Rave off the high ground. And the position just not good from the Creamers. They might just leave. Unless
Yeah,
Math can hit a
Void.
pretty impactful pipe here. Exile high bombing from Batman. Rave goes down. Counter bomb from Gabby actually finds the kill. And that's on Spoon.
It's a nice little
And-
collapse on the left side here.
Yeah, I don't know how this fight suddenly turned favorable for the Creamers, but they just kind of sat at the doors and waited for the picks to come to them, and they did.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, yeah, they just figured out how to get healthy without losing players, but definitely it looked in the favor of Rumpus, just walking forward, taking the slight space.
Yeah,
advantage.
agreed. Like, it looked over once they started walking on the height.
Yeah.
Now, granted, the rotation from mid to 2 is a little slow, so these 2 soldier picks are a little harder to capitalize on. And in fact, this might just be reset to a normal situation. Gabby making some space. Alley. We are trying pretty standard alley pressure, as one would expect here on Metalworks. Math. Holy, sitting on 2 stickies goes down to 40. Able to get bowed up. And now things have truly reset. They're getting their demo healthy again. They're actually buffing a soldier. And gonna be Gabby fading back again.
Yeah, not too much to say about the counter aggression. Here comes the big bomb, maybe.
Oh.
Yes, the commission.
Man, finds the force. The taunt in his face as well. Yeah, just unfortunate surf there from Slug. Kind of got popped up. Loaf did die during that, so it is a 2-man, but still pretty comfortable. I mean, oh, Math actually committed through the door. Looks like they wants to
Very
take.
situation.
Yeah, they take an Uber. There's 2 players caught here in the pack, so Exile should go down shortly. Worthwhile, I guess, 2 kills for the Uber, but Ray finding a trade. Okay, so be it. We're probably going to see the Creamers convert second here.
Yeah, they'll fight. Math getting low.
Thinking about it.
Yeah, they're gonna just chill at last, reset. Slide out for Slug, but they're not gonna do anything with it, most likely.
Yep, now it's on last. We'll see if there's a fast sack before the gun goes up. Because again, metal last can be quite difficult to break. Gabby tries bombing through. I think it was just a single rock or something.
Spoon goes
yeah.
down. You're gonna get 2 for 2 here,
Oh, yeah.
actually.
Oh man, and the bomb from Exile. Okay, gets traded out with Math. I don't know if there's enough fuel in the tank. Rave is on banner again. Been really liking that.
I like
I haven't
it.
watched
I respect
other-
this a lot.
Yeah, I haven't watched other games from the Creamers. I don't know if that's something he likes using regularly or if it's just like a this match thing.
Yeah, haven't a clue.
But we do have the off-class checking from Exile confirming that, yes, there is indeed a sniper from Dam. And Bane is counter-sniping. So we'll see. I mean, in theory, Sniper is like so good into this last because of this peak shutter. But like in practice, there's no one actually there. Because people know that the peak is good.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh. Down goes Math. Brave quite weak in lobby as well. Should be getting out. We might see a peek in lobby from Bane, but yeah. When you're all tied up in off classes on last, there's only so much counter pressure you can do off of one pick, even if the kill is a demo. But I'd like to see either Dam hit some shots here or hero shot and switch off. Yeah, I'm just a sniper hater. What can I say?
Yeah, agreed. I mean, just a bit one-dimensional, unfortunately. As much as I do enjoy skilled expression in the game. Gabby's gonna go down here. And they're just gonna chill off the single. Rave is pretty close to the banner here. I think that's what they're playing around.
Presumably. He's been peeking left side, trying to spam down that gun. But minute 50 left. Yeah, let me actually see. He's quite close to the banner. As long as he's not caught in the door, he should be able to get that. And then you just play the exchange into banner.
Yeah, I think they're going to go for the exchange.
Yeah, notably as well, Dam switched off of Sniper, now spawned on Pudis. So they are very much playing for this banner post-exchange. And a heavy with a banner with no Ubers in play. Definitely, like, fight winning, potentially. Actually going for the exchange first, so maybe Rave already has the banner. Yeah, already has the banner. Okay, they get a kill, actually, with the Uber as well. Slug holds on to the Uber, but again...
Oh, the banner blocking the crits.
Yeah, and now Eric just stuck on Engineer.
But
the heavy versus heavy. One of them's Ubered, one is not. This is looking good for the Creamers, honestly. Yeah, cap time coming in. Bane getting focused down now. Just Eric, Slug, and a spawner. Exile. Oh my god, damn, out of ammo. He's running the point. He's got the fists out. Kills Exile. And yeah, just, I mean, okay. I know I talk about how the battalions gives you like a flowchart win. That did not look very flowcharty, but it still followed the same path of exchange, banner, get kills, and like just win the fight.
The heavy just gets to walk forward. I mean, how do you come back from having a heavy on your last point? I mean,
yeah. It's funny too how you just ran out of ammo completely.
Well,
but anyway, Piika, I think eating a pipe Slug low as well. Looks like blue soldiers will be bombing off that damage. Slug does go down, okay. So it's just Operation Keep Taiga alive. Gabby's still living. Gabby gets out? What
She's gonna live.
hell?
Oh my goodness.
And Eric's dying under point. Raven caught. It's just Exile going in. Nothing.
Wow. Dominant.
This could be a mid to last. We haven't seen how the Creamers' last pushes are, how good they are. But, I mean, you're always comfortable playing out into last. That's why you sack, is to be able to play out into last. Expect to see, gun pyro. Pretty standard metalworks here.
And expect them to
probably going to see a left side Uber.
Indeed. They're just getting geared up, psyched up, I'm sure, to do this epic Uber through the door. Oh, they don't even pop. They use late. It's a 3-man.
Yeah, gun goes down. Oh, maybe could have lingered on cap a little bit. Oh, man, Spoon with the trap. Finds basically the well, not the two most important picks, but two very important picks.
Indeed.
And with that, I mean, clearly not going to be a successful push. Or even Dam both spotted in front as well, so Wild Rapids don't really have to worry about any back cap threats. And yeah, going to be an easy push out and full ad in the mid.
Indeed. I'd like to see them, push the launch box Z area. Rave kind of going behind, but it's just gonna get deleted by Raven, absolutely. Yeah, they don't even have to force here. They can keep running it down.
And oh, they want to take it through house. Makes sense here.
They're
Looks like
pretty
Blue's
caught.
ready for it.
The math in house is not gonna go down actually.
Yeah. Oh, and Exile staying in ends up dying. Gabby does die as well, so they trade out. Taiga only has 70 though, so if they take the fight too quickly, they could get punished by not having Uber prepared, but looks like the doors are going to be held. Low key, if I'm the Creamers. Okay, no, they go underpass, so they might be trying to dry push this.
I certainly expect them to look for these bombers, I guess, and
Oh man,
take
down
their
two
time,
now.
but that was kind of nuts, actually. Not what I expected at all.
Yeah, kind of ruined the push. Things probably going to even out here on 2. And Wild Rumpus might even pressure forward a bit.
Yeah, I think
Bean is in
be
house,
wise.
which is probably like not the door to pressure, I feel like.
No. I think they need to either go from under or go from alley. Get the sacks going, but they're pretty slow to make that happen. Nonetheless, actually, I can't really. It looks like they're just trying to exchange spam. Exile's gearing up to bomb, but
So it might be caught out
Boon's
here.
walking deep.
Yeah, it is. Got trapped off and bombed. And, oh man, the aggro underpass shove as well finds another kill. So that's a demo and a scout. And the soldiers aren't healthy either. Raven is Batman, bombing in now. Actually just bombing Gabby and getting out. But the point will just cleanly convert there. No Ubers exchanged.
Yeah, they're gonna get that forwards. So not a huge loss in the end, just 1 point further back. Situation's flipped. Let's see. They are gonna spot the trap in the alley. Math is just gonna start the pressure here. Gabby committing on
Alright,
Spoon.
Ray just threw house for free.
Yeah.
Doesn't end up finding anything. And Gabby died as well, so that's down 2 soldiers. Could be exchange territory. Creamer's just going to back up towards height.
Yeah, they're going to run it into each other here.
Without a care in the world, Loaf trying to go behind, get him maybe a cheeky kill or something. Did leave his med alone, however, and in doing so, yeah. Taiga does end up dying in the post. Loaf stuck behind, goes down. Looking out. We're seeing double soldier bomb, both fade, okay. I don't know if they like what they see. Gabby at this point is just caught.
Yeah. That's tough. No kills to speak of for their medic, so.
This is also going to be Uber into last, most likely.
This is the first situation that Rumpus has had pushing last year, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah, so kind of excited to see what they have to pull out here. Not nearly as slow. No banner. No heavy.
Still gun
Different
pyro.
approach.
I don't expect Math is just going to find some 2K. Did set the same trap, however. And Pyro spamming the door before backing up towards the gun. Stays alive. Pretty textbook stuff there from the gun pyro. A lot of cap time, though. Gabby bombing point now. I don't know if anyone can stop it in time.
Nope.
And, yeah. It is a tie game. Did seem like... I mean, Math put 5 stickies on the point, which is honestly plenty for Metalworks, I feel like, but Eric just stood on it after clearing the corner stick, and probably not a fast enough reply from the soldiers, but yeah.
It's a tough situation to win, full dised. Indeed. Raven aggro on the floor early just to get spam on Math.
Yeah, Slug catching a pipe, gonna get forced out. Actually, pack unavailable, and the flank pack is unavailable as well, so Slug is uncomfortable this mid to say the least.
Yeah, just fenced in. A lot of damage on Wild Rumpus. They're just gonna heal. They take space, honestly, surprisingly, despite being super low, and they get Rave.
Yeah, that's a nice kill from Bane. I think that things could have gone poorly otherwise, but it will be... Creamer's backing up.
Piika is on the Solemn Vow, so could have had some idea about those low players, but not able to capitalize. And expecting a sack here
A
in
shove.
some capacity.
Damn, might get caught out here. Appears to. Loaf actually doing a good job of keeping Damn alive there. So they don't lose any players for the house shove that failed. But didn't really accomplish anything either.
Yeah, gearing up for maybe a Valley Bomb. Let's see. Spoon got pretty aggressive here last time, but probably keen to not make the same mistake again. No bomb, no real pressure coming from house at all here.
Yeah, they're just waiting. Okay, the walk up now from Spoon. Math quite low as well. Good lord, this is scary for the Creamers. Math might just have to like rotate through lobby to meet up with heals. Nope. Looks like the space was there for him to get through, get bowed. Bomb in from Exile, fades to the floor. Pipe from Math, hits Bane and splashes Slug. Wild Rumpus team will be backing up off that. Raven goes down to a shove from Rave. I think that was just a 1v1.
Yeah.
And that's effectively the sack.
I mean,
Ooh,
honestly, that
Spoon.
pressure was a lot. Oh,
Waiting for bow, caught the wrong bow.
Medics know when someone's waiting for a bow. Friendly or foe. A little poem I just wrote. Gabby's gonna go down in the air. So the full Uber, I think they're gonna use, actually. I was gonna say
Yeah,
they
are getting
don't
back
have a
out,
way
though.
out.
This is like bad for them.
Yeah, this is just trouble all around.
Exile bombing up. Taiga hits a nice surf. Taiga's out of there. That is
Holy
well done from
schmoly.
him. Excuse me, still losing players. Eric, okay, goes down. So there's that at least, but this is definitely set up on last for the Creamers. Gabby actually is living. Bomb in from Ray. Finds a kill on the Bane. Okay, you maybe peek 2 with your spawners now, if you feel like it, but damn, Spawning Engineer says, let's just set up. And against what was a spy, if Exile did roll out spy there, that would have been a lovely timing if the Creamers decided to push. But the Creamers did not decide to push, and Exile did not roll out spy.
Yeah, I want to give it up to Taiga for living there, but still the Uber is pretty quick.
Oh yeah, it's a build check. Okay. And this is looking great, actually.
Yeah.
Again, just so much cap time. Yeah, I think that Creamers just did not build. Because that
No, they
should
did
have
not
been
expect that
pretty
at all.
much dead evens. Or within like 5%, not 20 to sad that it was. I think that's probably setting up Gun Pyro early, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I think maybe they just weren't really aware of the dire nature of their situation, but anyway, now we have a lead for Wild Rumpus coming into this 4th mid. Big bombs across from Gabby and Rave. Been effective so
Pretty
far.
low. Fine to Eric. Rave living for the time being. So he eats some damage. I mean, positioning is just all around. Positioning and picks is just better for the Creamers. Damn, just finding kills there.
Yeah.
Low finding another kill on Raven as well is quite nice.
Clutch
oh
bow.
man, that was a big commit from Bane. Gonna be back to last for Wild Rumpus, so Creamers at least, and also like they have been building a little better here. Probably hard to actually play this ad. Actually, they could pop it right now, and it would be. Down goes Exile. That would be a stupid Uber to take. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, 2 kills into last. Some momentum here for the Creamers, trying to tie things up.
Yeah, they're actually looking to go right with the Rave sack. I don't know. Is this a pressure or is this a sack? Low is super deep. Rave is
Yeah,
gonna
the
just
secret is
walk
that
to the
pressure
point.
and sack are the same thing at a certain point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because if you're able to convert the kills as they are doing now, and they're spamming out the heavy, I'd love to see. Okay, exchange comes out.
I like this a
Cap
lot.
pressure
This is a
could be
great
nice,
exchange here from Low.
potentially. Yeah. Okay, now the cap pressure is going to come out. Bane's just way too
Yeah.
low. And very dynamic, fast-paced, and pretty decisive round from the Creamers to tie things up here.
That was cool. Yeah, that pressure through the right side from the perspective of the attackers, just able to get a lot of space. They balled up on their far back under the bats and just not able to do too much.
And when you have kills like that, I mean, there's certain doors that you just expect not to really be held if a team is down players, and that door is one of them, because the soldier has to be pretty far out there away from heals to hold that.
Absolutely. Well, here we are. Now we're tied again, 2-2. Spoon is going to get a bow and do a lot of damage to Math across. Also, Exile contributing significantly.
Great bombing from Batman. What a rocket onto Slug. Yeah, Gabby's able to clean that up. Beautiful headshot rocket from Brave. And with the 2 soldiers for the med, the Creamers are more than happy to just get out of there and re-push with their heal advantage. Actually, the immediate re-peek from Valley. They have to worry about getting overwhelmed by the higher density of combat players on the red team, but they don't have heals, so if you can just kind of bait around an alley, chip these players down, then yeah, as we see, Exile kind of forced to jump away, get a pack. And if he wants to re-enter, then he's going to take some rocket jump damage to do so. Being said, Slug has shown up. Uber actually gets popped. Ooh, Slug might be caught here. Gets the pack, but can the damage come through? It does not. And Rave actually dies during the Uber as well, as does Loaf. Oh man, things are going very poorly for the Creamers. What was looking like a good Uber, it was really just 1 or 2 missed shots away from being really bad, actually.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a clutch live from Slug, able to surf all those shots and get the pack. That was clutch save.
Yeah, and Exile already ready to peek last. Taiga hasn't even spawned
they're gonna
yet.
Go. They just pop right away.
Go. I mean, no traps on point is good. They ain't gonna immediately go there. Yeah, I mean, this should just be around. Gabby finds a trade on point, I guess. Yeah, no.
Yeah, 4 kills. There's just no way to prevent this. Well, down to the wire here. This has been back and forth all the way. 9 minutes to go, potentially.
Yes. I mean, honestly, the way rounds have been going these past couple minutes, we could see 5 rounds scored before 30 minutes, which would be crazy considering the gully wash. But, yeah, I mean, these teams aren't scared to take risks. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for Creamers last time around. They kind of just got rolled all the way to last off of 1 catastrophic Uber.
Yeah, absolutely.
But nonetheless, mids and things have been going well. Yeah, absolutely. And Slug weak as well. Curious to see Math bombing, in fact. And hits the pipe on Eric. So that's 2 kills now into second, one of those being a demo. So we do see this alley rotation. Math already prepared to walk up. And so what do you do here if you're Wild Rumpus? Because you don't even have an Uber to exchange.
Exile tries to sack, but yeah, they're just going to back it up to last and try to play that even. Ooh, quite a mighty spam effort from Creamers to just take that mid dominant force style.
Yeah, again, metal mid can be tough as a demo because you can just get spammed out and die like very early.
Yeah.
I'm going to be hitting the pipe here in lobby, just getting some spam, honestly just delaying the sack while also watching that trap. High bomb now from Brave. Gabby tried to follow up, it didn't really hit the bomb well, so it's going to be a double sack, not much value. And
we'll
still
see.
Bane's sniping, so I don't know if we're going to see much counter aggression from Wild Rumpus.
I expect the battalions again.
This time around, Exile's already on it, so that battalion's diff, not really going to be the case. As Raven, off-class checking. I want to see if he's disguising as a soldier. He's going spy, sniper. No, he's not checking soldier. Checked heavy and pyro.
Now he is.
Now checking soldier, so probably is checking the banner after all.
Regardless, they're just gonna start the spam pressure. The gun's pretty central, holding the right door especially.
It's Rave.
That's gonna enable that Rave pick.
Yep. So no banner for blue. Let's figure out what to do here, because to be honest, now that you either build your own banner and have neutral banners, or you do like some plays slowly. Okay, Loaf finding Spoon actually there.
Got jugged super hard, I think by Math there.
Oh, down goes Dam, so things gonna reset here. Rave did respawn on banner. Yeah, with 2 minutes left, I mean, the longer you draw things out, then just the more likely it is that Exile has a banner and you don't. So I kind of, in this position, wouldn't mind just a 4-man early, just so that the other team doesn't have that banner, and you're kind of encouraging them to push out. They're going to be slow because they have an NG and a sniper. But I don't think that's happening because damn spawn sniper.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're prepared to just sit here until the reset, and they're happy to sit on their lead. I suppose that's what the Banny config was designed to prevent a bit, but...
Down goes Loaf.
Yep.
Well, the difference here is that it's the defending team that is trying to stalemate versus...
Yeah, rather than the offending, so...
Yeah. Because it's way better, in my opinion, when the defenders are just trying to stalemate. Because as the attackers, like, you have options. You can just get more aggressive and not really lose that much.
Yeah.
You have to actually do it. Versus when you're down rounds and being held into your last and the other team's not doing anything, like, you really have no options.
Around the minute mark, I kind of like going for an exchange. Like, if you get one Uber off the table... Yeah, sorry.
No,
if you get one Uber off... then, like, maybe you can build fast and get another one. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Damn. I mean, honestly, that when I saw Dam spawn... Okay, he's coming out Pyro. Interesting. Good work.
Here comes the
Uber gets popped, Exchange gets popped. Exile has a banner in the post, which is pretty tough. And crits on the Engineer. Yeah, when I saw Dam spawn Sniper with 1:40 left, I kind of knew we were going to see the reset. I didn't even have to see things play out. There's cap time from Low. Fair enough cap time for overtime. Health definitely way worse for the Creamers. We might see a bunch of kills come in. That is exactly what's happening. Math going for a skybox.
I don't know.
Does not hit. And we do reset here. Yeah, I don't know what. When you pick Sniper with 1:40 left, like, you are choosing to reset very consciously, I feel like.
Yeah,
unless you just instantly hero shot and drop the medic.
Which did not take place. So we're back to a fresh start.
Absolutely.
Both demos lower. No damage yet.
Okay, oh, double soldier bomb from the red team. One's landing on Taiga. A nice surf. Eric through backdoor finds the kill. Down goes Taiga. Okay, they lost 3 players for a med and a soldier. Overall, very worthwhile. Lingering in house a little bit. Math's quite weak. Splash rocket away from dying. But it's looking like Slug is going to live. So Wild Ramp is going to be tasked with re-pushing. They're actually going pretty early, I would say. Already trying to feed choke. To be fair, these players on the Creamers not really healthy enough to hold the doors, so I think this pacing is going to work out for them.
They don't commit to anything. They're just going to wait for their spawners and kind of fight for position. So, honestly, nothing crazy.
Yeah, they have stalled out a bit here. Oh, Uber actually just getting popped. Okay, who's caught? Damn, maybe? Math is caught. Interesting. So does... Yeah, Dam dies as well. Rave getting chased out by a scout, but might be able to live. Okay, demo scout. Worthwhile Uber there. And notably, Taiga doesn't have, so they might be able to even convert second by the time the Creamers can do much.
Yeah, if they can find this pick on Rave, too, that might be quite nice.
He's able to live. They might see an Uber. Oh, actually, no, he gets chased down. And Uber does get popped, forced in fact from Taiga. Math jumping to meet up with it, but there is no one else caught, and Eric's behind as well. Oh, but he steps on point, so they know.
Yeah.
I honestly think that Eric just playing behind there with the ad is probably a good way to catch a player on their retreat, or maybe spawn camp a player, but instead kind of revealed himself and just goes down.
Yeah, I think that's a tough situation to read as a scout, to know whether they're going to actually push out or not. Kind of dependent on what they see in front. But here comes kind of a great situation for Rumpus. They're Full Uber. I think you
Yeah,
can
they
see
are
them
a
through the
little
shadow.
slow waiting for the spoonful spawn. Gabby is
Yeah.
caught. So that's one pick with the Uber at least. But we might see a
Maybe.
fast repop because of the slowness. And yeah, they're ready to
There's a
peek
trap
house.
above
Raven
me.
is lurking around the corner. Uber gets
he
popped.
is.
Matt's going to chase it alley onto Spoon. Should find this pick. Spoon kind of stuck in no man's land.
It's
But
actually
look at
a
this shove
3v2
behind.
the Uber.
Yeah, 3 behind. Make that 2 with Damn finding a kill.
Yeah.
Okay, but everyone behind is spotted. And notably, they never cap 2, so there's no back cap threat on last. So just having knowledge of these players behind is kind of half the battle. Raven gets dealt with. And that Uber gets 4 players for 2. I dare say that is great for the Creamers because,
Indeed.
yeah, you can just go forward.
Yeah, nice little mid pickup. So the round timer is going to get reduced here. Or sorry, the win limit, I should say.
Yes.
A critical round to pick up here from this sort of advantage state for the Creamers.
Yeah. And notably as well, despite kind of the flip-flop back and forth, things actually evened out here. Slug was not building well enough after popping Uber into 2. And as a result, yeah, kind of lost mid long term there. And the Creamers get to pressure into second.
Yep, win limit 4 here. Here comes the Gabby sack. It's a fade bomb, chilling, same as we've seen once before.
That Slug baited that pretty well, didn't really take any damage. And Matt actually caught. Oh man. So we might see some craziness on mid, or we might just see the Creamers leave. Both postures like he wants to take an exchange. Rave is weak, getting out of there. Uber gets popped, chasing after Spoon.
This.
More flashes for blue, or excuse me, for the red team. Both just running around trying to get kills, but the post-Uber positioning much better for red. Converting the kill there might have a fight for the Creamers now. And yeah, they are trying to get through. Math actually bombing. Down goes Spoon. Loaf dies, but the Creamers will hold on to the point, and Slug's very weak into second. The Exile on a cheeky little flank here. Let's go down.
Win that. It looks like, yeah, they're gonna try to pressure Laxson. At least Math is gonna shoot some stuff at them, but yeah, not much happening there for real.
Yeah, still evens here. And again, we've seen Creamers kind of struggling at this point on evens. I'd love to see them do something fast before the gun is up.
Yeah.
Everyone is super buffed, so do whatever they want right now. The gun is being built. They're on a timer. It is now level 1. They do have the heavy on top of the gun as well. Looks like they will be doing a double soldier, but this time around it's Rave that beeps the bomb. And it will be fades. Gun getting spammed down is down. Eric and Raven both very weak to the spam. And no one on the Creamers died. Lovely
I like
stuff.
that stuff play. That's nice. Even if it was a beef bomb, it was still pretty effective in accomplishing.
Gabby commit there trying to find the kill on the Spoon, but didn't get it. So that all will materialize in just a single sack, and now the gun is going to get built for real.
Yeah, Gabby is going to hold the door open to make something happen here. On the battalions.
Yes.
And
I don't
Sniper.
think that the Creamers can rely on another battalion's round. And in fact, Rave is not on it.
No, Gabby's on it. And
Oh, Gabby's on it.
so is
Interesting.
Exile.
Yeah, I don't know. Because the battalions really only seems good when it's something you have and your opponents don't. But after slipping up that first round to it, Exile's been very good about just auto-spawning battalions on last. With Damn losing the SVS and still spawning Sniper, 2 minutes left. I think I'm going to see you guys in a minute and a half
Yeah.
for the exchange.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to just see, like, an early exchange or something, like, try to get... Say, I feel like They want to at least create some sort of interesting scenario for Dam to get a headshot. Like, why not even just try to take an Uber and like push someone into the shutter sightline? I don't know. They're still playing around like the battalions.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things you can do if you're creative. They do have the pyro, so that's some creativity. And pyro might not be too bad for an exchange here. Actually, almost dies to the gun. Daddy trying to farm some banner. Zal gets spammed off the door, so that gives the opportunity for a better peek on the gun. It's being hard tanked though, and Rave goes down, so that's gonna stop that attempt. And all things considered, Gabby really didn't get much banner off of that either.
Only a minute left. It's not gonna be fast enough.
We're about 20 seconds away from the minute and a half that I said I would see us all, and looks like they might take the exchange early. Early relative to that prediction. Nope, they will not.
Yeah, I don't even.
Yeah, it's weird watching this from like the third person perspective because you get to see the person pick the class and immediately know exactly what's about to happen, and it's like, why don't they know that that's exactly what's going to happen?
Yeah, true. I think, what I was saying before isn't exactly true anymore, like hoping for the exchange. I think when they have the pyro can effectively...
Ooh, DH. The
my,
four-man gets the force. But it's just too late, man. If you did this, like... you did this 30 seconds ago, then you are tie game. But instead, you wait until it's too late.
Was it just me, or did they all like go? They were all in the same spot for like a second. They got hit by something.
I don't know. It's weird how the second a team four-mans, it instantly gets the force, but they just waited way too long to do it because Dam just decided to ego snipe. But whatever, that's his decision to make.
Well, now they know the answer. Maybe they'll go to that one next time.
True. Right, new mid, Raven and Exile both bombing, trying to land on Rave, who is able to evade that. And the counter aggression actually going to find Eric. Rebomb from Raven lands on point, trades with Dam. Not really what the Rumpus team wanted to win that mid. And they will be backing out. It's going to be even Ubers here. Slug better at building, but again, not going to be playing this Uber ad in any way. And yeah, Creamers get too pressured.
Yeah, actual committal bomb here.
Holy.
Nice shots, but not going to be enough. Down both soldiers here. This is going to be another classic exchange situation.
Yes. I don't remember how things went last time around.
Last time
I was
they
trying
had
to bomb
a nice
behind, but might be
low Uber.
No, he's living.
This time they get nothing. They just lose the point. So.
Yep. And that type of exchange is exactly when you would want to have a soldier, to be honest, is when they're just running through a choke. But fortunately, they sacked both, and they do lose the point for it.
Yeah, good read there from Rumpus. Rumpus team, not Rumpus caster.
Well, evens again. Shoe on the other foot this time around. Wild Rumpus getting the pressure forward. Rafe peeking. Aggro and House yet again, winning that 1v1 again. Well, I guess Slope helped out.
Actually, Spoon is caught here.
Caught again. Man, this is...
a little slow on the rotation.
Yeah, multiple times Wild Rumpus has been caught out by this House aggression. And look at this team fight with no Ubers in play. This is very costly for the losing team, which happens to be Wild Rumpus, losing 2 players for nothing. Slug doesn't even have Uber quite yet. Is able to get out unpunished, but both these players get denied, which they should. Oh, they're actually exchanging.
Oh my goodness.
This is an interesting play. And they get the kill, so there's that, but is Slug caught in the post? Slug is caught in the post. Oh no. Is anyone else dying for blue? Doesn't seem like it. They haven't capped mid yet. I'm surprised they didn't. Oh, Bane was behind, I guess. Okay, they can just slow play this, and it's fine. Still 40 odd.
Yeah. I think worst case scenario is Taiga dying, so that's all they gotta avoid. Raven looking for something. I don't know. This like valley position is very precarious to me. I don't like knowing Raven unspotted here. Yeah, they're gonna back up wisely.
I mean, as long as you have eyes on the high bomb, I suppose, like, it's fine. Assuming your med can hit a surf.
Yeah.
But doing that with 60%, I get that, like, you're going to be waiting there a while before you can really do anything with any actual Uber threat. I'm curious to see if there's just a house pop, because I would do a house pop here. Looks like they will. They're a little slow on it, to be honest. And Slug,
I like
Slug
that.
caught on the rotation.
That was a little
Is he going
fake.
to catch a pipe? Does catch the pipe and dies. Oh, man. Just out of position at the wrong time from Slug. And Exile going down. No, lives. Raven trying to bomb. Has to use an extra rocket there because of a beefed wall shot, so probably wouldn't have even been able to two-shot or two-rocket Taiga if he landed. But this is now looking pretty good for the Creamers with yet
That was a
another
cool
30 ad.
little maneuver. I don't know if you kind of caught it, but like Math kind of faked like he was gonna go left, but then jumped to the right, and like they jumped out house. I'm not sure if Loaf was caught by that little fake exactly or what, but
Yeah, I think it was just like rotating doors because Slug was ready to leave choke and then just jumped off of catwalk. So you actually have a Pudis in the forwards. House Uber's pretty much the only Uber you can play with this margin that isn't a dry push. Oh, what a reflash there onto Math. Just barely able to save him. And Pudis in the forwards could pose a threat here. Yeah, it revs up, gets some damage. Taiga actually alone in alley. Damn, could meet up with him as whenever he wants. Just trying to get the cap, because the cap is going to be important here. Loaf gets it, but they're losing a lot of guys for it.
the heavy's out of forwards. So the scouts are just gonna run forward and collect Raven. They're looking for more. They're
Oh my
just
god,
running
they get
it
the
down.
force.
Oh my.
Wow. And Taiga is out of there.
Rave is
Rave
gonna die
dies.
for it.
Gabby also
in
dying.
trouble.
Okay, 3
Maybe
kills
not
for the
worth
Uber.
it, man.
Not really what the Creamers wanted. Soldiers, if they lived there, this would have been fantastic, but unfortunately it's only going to be 40 ad into second rather than 40 ad into last.
Without the Uber here, they're gonna be able to flood for sure. No soldiers to stop them.
Taiga has Uber.
Yeah.
They're going to be a little slow, so you might be in that house pop ad margin again. Looks like they might be going alley for a dry push and then just play it evens on last, which is a fine decision to make. But they got to go quick because Slug's already at 80%.
Yeah, Rave commits, but they're not getting anything other than hurt.
Yeah, but the
on way
rotation
in.
here for the exchange is kind of something to look out for, and it's exactly what Wild Rumpus is looking for. Good milk so far from Taiga. Low-key, dropping Math may have been worthwhile there, but nonetheless, they find 2 kills with the Uber. They need someone to cap. That will be damned. And with 2 kills into last, things are looking kind of scary for Wild Rumpus.
Yeah, if they can spread out this fight and find another pick while these two are down, that's going to be huge. Raven's going to go down. That's exactly what they need. They're going to pick up another. This should be around here. There's not enough. Yeah.
Little aggro on that exchange at the last. Probably safer to just play the evens. I know it's scary because, like, you got forced to the first 4-man the other team sent, but we are now on map and match point here. If anyone had any illusions that this series would go any differently.
Potentially the last round. We could see a reset. You know, I'm actually hoping
Raven
for...
fast rollout. Yeah, it's exactly what he wanted.
Raven wants it over too.
Saved it for when it mattered, but Spoon dies and Choke alone is ultimately traded out. So it's going to be even players here. But oh my god, the full double scout shove finds Slug. And now it is 3 versus 2 in an Exile. Exile bombing Taiga, who hits a good enough surf. Exile didn't get a second rocket off anyway, so it didn't really matter there. But potential mid to last here from the Beantown Creamers, which would close things out.
This would be quite a way to end the match. Let's see. Gun already coming up, so they're They know. Raven's not even gonna try to do anything here.
Yep. I expect we're going to see a gun pyro. Eric just building for the time being. Honestly, Spoon could just be building right now. He's not doing anything otherwise. He could already have the pyro.
It's pretty close.
And they're not doing a pyro, so the gun's going to go down pretty easily. And Loaf immediately going not to point, actually. No kills yet. Some cap time now. Bane's going to get focused down. Uber gets popped.
Oh, huge.
Even numbers, but down goes Raven. Aggro bomb while weak. Creamer's kind of just, Matt dies, but waiting out this Uber and then playing the post. This is anyone's game. Down goes Exile. Cat pressure coming in now. Bane's so weak, it's just up to Slug. And the Beantown Creamers will take not only the map, but the entire series with a absolute slobber knocker of a matchup.
Wow. It's 3 a.m. now. This is wonderful. How do you feel?
That was lovely. It sucks to know that my circle jerk is dead, but that was always going to happen with this matchup. At least we got some good TF2 out of it. I asked people like, hey, do we want to play like some repo after your guys' match? And I got like enough yeses that it was like maybe gonna be happening, but now it is almost definitely not happening. Although even if we had the time, I think that some of the Wild Rumpus folks are probably a little heartbroken and don't really want to be playing any video games right now. So I don't know if that would have happened anyway.
I would be too. I can't believe it. After a comeback like that on Gully Wash to lose a nail biter. Wow. What a result.
Yeah.
And honestly,
I mean, I don't want the victory here to distract people from the fact that the Beantown Creamers had what was maybe one of the worst chokes I've ever seen on Gully Wash.
Oh my goodness.
We can drag Math in for an interview, I suppose.
Yeah, that would be all right.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yes.
All right. First things first, what's the thought process with letting Dam snipe?
He's a
I
good
don't know,
sniper.
We believed in him more.
Yeah, I think the only
gonna-
time I got actually angry during this was when you guys went for the 4-man with 9 seconds left, and it was the only 4-man you went for, and it just
Dude, we literally, you should have heard the comms. Our comms were, we should have done this at the beginning of the 3 minutes. We were like, all right, like this is the only thing that worked.
4-man though. It was a nice 4-man.
It was a
I'm
good
so
4-man.
4-man pilled nowadays. And when I watch teams just not 4-man ever.
Well, we were like, the unlocks, we were trying to use the unlocks. I equipped DH. I equipped
I saw that.
the man treads, the fucking, like I tried everything.
The marketplace of ideas was coming to a halt towards the end there, unfortunately.
Yeah, let's talk about Gully Wash, because what do you guys think was the problem there?
What was the problem? We just lost the sauce.
Like, I don't know. It was tough to stop the roll when it started, you know?
Nothing we were doing was working anymore, and everything they were doing was working pretty much. Yeah. I think they made an adjustment, and we did not counter adjust properly, is essentially what happened. Kudos to them, a reverse sweep. Fucking crazy.
There's got to be a playoff match of all time.
That was I think that at the time of the Gully Wash log dropping, it had something like 350 views.
That must have been hype.
Now it's sitting at 500.
Oh
Yeah, that was something else, because it wasn't just sitting around on last. Like the lowest DPM in the server is
back and
170.
forth, yeah.
It was very back and forth. All the maps were very back and forth.
Yeah. Well, Bagel was a little bit of a beating.
Well, we kind of had somebody carry us on that one. We just had to hop in.
Tap in our super ringer for a moment. Shout out
Actually,
Deadly Seed.
Yeah, for real.
Yes, but also Dam had a better KD than him.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah. It's like not even that close either. Low key.
Oh, it wasn't even fucking close.
Oh.
Whatever. Any other
Well, what's
interesting
next on the
spectacles?
table for the Beantown Creamers? You guys gonna win the div?
We gotta play the #1 seed.
Yeah, the Wild. No, not Wild Rep. It's the
Moose's
Academy?
Hate Club.
Moose Hate Club. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those guys are pretty good. That is gonna be. We're gonna have to hit the lab for that one, I think.
Yeah. Those guys. We're kind of in a rock paper scissors against Wild Rumpus and Moose Hate Club, where we beat Wild Rumpus, but then we lose against
To the
the
Hate
other
Club.
guys.
Yep.
Yeah. So we got to figure that out.
What else? What else?
I want to know, how does this look, you know, approaching conversations tomorrow as a group? What are we looking at? Is this...
Dude, I just want to do a map review, man. We haven't map reviewed or demo reviewed all season.
We're sitting back cozy. This is a nice, easy season. We don't have to make any adjustments. No learning. Just play the game.
I mean, from the friend perspective, how does your group survive a match like this?
Well, everyone has damn muted at this point.
Yeah, that guy's a dickhead. I don't know. I'm sure we'll form together and play some repo later, but the vibes might be unfortunately off tonight.
As long as you think they can one day be reconciled.
Might have to hash it out at next LAN.
Rematch.
Yes.
Well, that's it. That's all I have.
Yeah. I'll let you guys do shout outs as long as you don't shout out Macron because he ruthlessly baited.
Not a problem. Brave, would you like to take the lead on that?
Yeah. First of all, shout out to the cast because you guys stayed up till fucking 3 a.m. Or 2 a.m. Central, and that was amazing because I didn't expect to be up this late. I got work at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m.
Oh, good luck.
Which is awesome. But yeah, shout out to you guys, and then shout out to my team for sticking together. You know, we were definitely pissed off after the Gully Wash, but we kept our head in the game, which was sick.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Shout out production. Shout out Sushi from Japan. Shout out the Beantown Creamers. Well done tonight, guys. Shout out KGR. Shout out the Tods. I think that's it. I'm good.
All right. Yeah, I mean, shout outs Kyle for coming in clutch when Macron was stuck in the cryostasis. I don't know if we'll ever get him out. He might be dead in there. Shout outs KJR. Shout out siyo on production.
Nice.
Shout out to my LAN crew.